Welcome to a realm where the pulse of sports thrills and the spark of technology sizzles. Join Ronald Boleware and your charismatic host, Jay, aka Jonathan Anderson. Together, they unpack the latest in sports and technology. This is Noonish Sports and Tech.
Man, what is going down? What is going down on this beautiful Wednesday? Helping you get over that hump, man. I'm gonna turn this volume down real quick. You got to get over that hump, man. Got to get over that hump. I hope you were able to go grab yourself a good glass of a whiskey or whatever your beverage of choice is on a weekday at a happy hour, man. Hope you can get away for a second and just enjoy this with us, man. This is our PED toast right here.
Yeah.
You know, performance enhancing drinks, you know, in the building right now.
You know, some of us got bourbon and some of us got hibiscus tea.
Yeah. Got to get it started right. However you like to get it started. You know?
We don't know what that you got.
Yeah. And we don't discriminate. We don't discriminate around here. But yeah, man, I got my music in my ear. Want to make sure that y'all can hear what I want you to hear, and we sound right and not too loud. But if you didn't know, man, I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, man. And this is Noonish Sports and Tech. Thank you so much for joining us today. We truly appreciate you. Shout out Daily Saxophonist and Spider Ninja. Y'all getting us cranked up off top, baby. I love it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm here with my co-host, my favorite Unc. What's going down, Unc? Ronald Boleware in the building. What's going down today?
Hey, nothing much, man. Just here on this Wednesday afternoon, man. It is afternoon, right?
Yes, it is.
Noonish.
Officially.
Ready to talk about these subjects. And while I'm tipping my hat to you, Jay, and all that, I just want all my hat guys and my people to know that this is still a straw.
Yeah.
Because it's still 90 degrees in Texas.
Yeah, it's 90.
But
Can't wear the felt.
If I was in another part of the country, I would have already switched to felts.
Yeah.
But, so I'm just letting all my hair guys know it is time to come out these straws.
Yeah, it is. Calendar-wise.
Yeah, calendar-wise. But here in Texas, heat-wise,
it's hot, baby.
Hey, we still got to keep the straws on.
Hey.
But within the next week or two, we going to all transition to those felt.
The funniest thing I heard in a long time is Texas has 6 seasons, right? We got spring, summer, fall, winter, fake winter. Spring, summer, fall, fake fall.
Okay.
You know, so you got to add fake winter and fake fall because winter, it'll act like it's gone and then hit you with a freeze, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And then summertime, it was 78 degrees a couple weeks ago. We were like, ooh, it's almost fall. Late September, it doesn't seem right, but it's almost fall. Bow, 106 like 3 days later. You know, whatever it was.
So I tell people when you live in Texas, man, the best way to find out what is going on with the weather is either look out the window or step out on the back.
You're gonna find out real quick.
Yeah, you got to go see.
And you better check it out before you step your toe outside in something fresh.
Absolutely, because if you listen to the weatherman, what happened to us, J.A.?
Oh, we good. It's gonna keep doing that.
Because if you listen to the weatherman, you'll get it wrong.
Yeah, you get it wrong. Yeah, weathermen, I don't know how they have jobs around here, man. Don't know how they have jobs around here. But what we're going to do, you know, it's a lot to talk about this week. We're going to get into these topics, man. And first and foremost, we have to kick a shout out, you know, RIP to Dikembe Mutombo starting off, man.
Before we go into all that, we got to let people know that the first lady of F1 is not going to be here.
Yes. It is unusual beginning for us right now.
Yeah,
because it is the fall break right now for the F1 season. So, you know, nothing to update. And F1, you know, first lady F1, Miss Christiana Yebba, been going hard.
Absolutely.
So she's taking the day off. She will be back next week.
Next week.
You better believe it, you know.
Yes, sir.
But shout out Christiana. Hope you enjoy your Wednesday. I know you're working though. You know what I'm saying? But you go hard. But we appreciate that. But yeah, and also if you have not subscribed to the channel, man, please go over there and hit that subscribe button. Then you can like it and share it with whoever and whomever you feel free to talk about. But y'all know how we get down over here when we get to these topics. Ain't no more Mr. Nice Guy. You know what I'm saying? Me and Unc coming at whatever topic.
how we feel about
absolutely.
Because these are just our opinion. Now, when I start stating the facts, I'll let you know it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's just my opinion.
Just,
And everybody got one. So if your opinion is different than mine, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's quite all right, and we can go and kick it afterwards, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
We just agree to disagree. But hey, if you do disagree, I want you to talk your ish. You know, I do want you to talk your ish.
Say something.
Yeah, come on. If you see something, say something. If it's something you want to talk about, man, bring it up. Let's get it, man.
Talk about it.
Let's get it. But starting off, man, like I say, first and foremost, RIP to Mount Mutombo is what we called him back in the Gap, you know. Dikembe was something serious when he was on them Denver Nuggets. I mean, all the teams he played with.
We talked about them nicknames. You got to earn them. Mount Mutombo.
Mount Mutombo. He earned that one.
Yeah, he earned
and
that
you want to know why? Because when you got to that wreck and you tried to get over Mount Mutombo,
he was like a mountain. You got to go high.
A lot of them didn't make it.
The only way you go over
No.
is you got to fly.
You got to fly.
Because it's hard. Because you know how many people have perished trying to climb over?
Oh, absolutely.
You got to fly over to make it easy.
Yo, I don't know the exact number, but a lot.
And we had people that can fly.
Yeah.
So they was about 2 or 3 people flew over that mountain.
Hey, they got
if
that.
you understand my meaning.
They on them gliders now out there,
going
through there. But nah, man, Dikembe was something serious when he played, starting out in Georgetown and, making his way to the NBA and his story, how he got here and everything he went through, before he came here and what he did after his career in the NBA, as a philanthropist, man, like.
Yeah, helping the people where he's from.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Mutombo was that dude.
Yeah.
Man, and nothing you can say bad. Nothing. I have never heard nobody say anything bad about Mutombo.
And I didn't know, this is another one that snuck up on me. Larry Allen, like a lot of the other, individuals that have passed this year, just out of nowhere, it seems. I didn't know Mutombo was sick.
I didn't either. And man, this year, man, we done lost. Hey, I'm going to say it like this. For me, from the old school, or even from the not so old school, like Mutombo from the semi-old school,
yeah,
we done lost some dudes, man.
Yeah, we have, man.
Man, and
lots
this
of
been
dudes.
A rough. So far as greats in a lot of different sports, man, this been a hard year for us fans.
Yes, it has.
That really like these guys, It really have.
Yeah, it has.
Mutombo, and I always say, this my dude. Mutombo was another one that was one of my dudes.
Yeah, man. That's it, man. When you get to shaking that finger, you didn't make it.
He had a unmistakable voice. When you heard it, you could be doing something else. When you say, "Oh, that's Mutombo
talking right now,"
right there.
I remember in like 6th grade, 5th grade. I went out and got me some Mutombos. He had that Adidas deal, had the little African print on the shoe. They need to bring them back because it's kind of fresh. It was big, we wore bulky shoes back in the Gap.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it had some Mutombos going down like that.
R.I.P. man. That was a real good human being and did a lot of good to help other people.
Absolutely.
And he didn't win a championship, but he went to a championship.
Man, you left a legacy.
Yeah.
You left a legacy, Mutombo, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure, man. So we also had another devastating loss this week,
same day.
To the baseball community. Yeah, the exact same day. Exact same day. I think John Amos also passed.
I think he passed the next
yesterday.
Day. Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He passed. My dad might have went the same day.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I think I feel like I want to say it was like Monday night.
Yeah,
I want to say.
Yeah, they went at night time.
About it,
he went at night.
Yeah, something like that. That's when we heard about it. But R.I.P. first and foremost to Charlie Hustle, man. That's why I got the Phillies jersey on. The Reds jersey. I couldn't find it, quite honestly. I don't know where I put it, but which is odd. But yeah, man. As you know, I'm a baseball player, and Pete Rose was that guy, we wanted everybody, the hard 90, the head first slides, and just absolutely getting after it on the baseball field with all you got in your body and your soul.
Yeah, man, you see that picture of Pete Rose on our far right there?
Yeah.
Man, Pete Rose would be running to second base or to home. Yeah. And he probably did on third too, but this is just from my memory. Yeah. Man, he would dive about 15 or 12 feet from the base and just about 3 feet off the ground, just stretched out like this.
Yeah.
And when he got to the base, he would bring his. And if you was on that base, you was gonna have to pay the cost to be the boss.
Charlie Hustle, if you're on the tracks, man, get out the way.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's an all-star game.
I don't know what our camera just did.
Yeah, camera just tripped out real quick, but we straight, and I'm gonna get it on back where it needs to be. But I don't care if it was the all-star game. I don't care what it was. When Charlie Hustle coming through, that was crazy.
Yeah. When
Charlie Hustle coming through, you better believe, it's gonna be some fireworks, man.
Yeah,
remember he blew the catcher's knee out in the All-Star game. That's what I'm referring to, right? Coming around home.
It was one other guy. He separated his shoulder, and that was his homeboy. I can't think of his name. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, it goes down like that.
You on the field, man.
It goes down like that.
Hey, that's what I miss about sports. These guys laid it on the line, man.
Yeah.
And if you didn't want to play the game, get out the way.
Get out the way,
Move.
man.
Get out the way, because we coming through here.
Absolutely.
Because the brand of baseball that Pete Rose played, they don't even play it anymore.
Oh, no.
And plus, the guys are not even going to. Man, that name, Charlie Hustle, meant something.
Man.
Pete Rose, not only was he super talented, he was a super hustler.
He was hard 90. So the term is a hard 90 in baseball. Hard 90 is 90 feet as hard as you can right now. No lazy.
Hey.
But I'm listening to you, though. You saying he was a hustler and what else?
Yeah, he was going 100 miles an hour at all times.
Yeah.
That's why he got 4,000 hits and everybody else trying to get 3,000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
So Pete Rose was that dude, man. I'm not even that baseball guy like that, but it's certain people that must see TV. And even back in the day, man, when when I was younger, it's in the 60s and early 70s. I was pretty young. Man, they say, and games didn't come on. It wasn't no ESPN.
Yeah.
They'll say the Cincinnati Reds were playing the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah.
And if the Pittsburgh was playing the Dodgers, you might not go watch. But if Cincinnati was playing,
absolutely.
Say, man, I'm finna go in there and watch.
Hey, that's the big red machine, man. Hey, Pete Rose played for 24 seasons.
And Pete Rose, and I'm gonna say it like this, everybody had a role, but Pete Rose was the heartbeat or the engine
starter,
or whatever you want to.
The starter and the engine
for that big red machine.
Absolutely, man.
And when everybody else got a little sluggish, Pete Rose still they had to pick it back up.
So he was the Michael Irvin of the big red machine.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because once Mike was gone for the Cowboys, it was a little different.
Hey, man.
It was a little different.
That post beat a little slower, didn't it?
Yeah.
Or didn't beat at all for a while.
Yeah, them boys wasn't scared they were going to get caught with no scissors. No, hey, when you scared you're going to get caught with some scissors, you play a little harder.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike wasn't playing no games on that field.
That's all he'll say now. That's all he said, she said.
Yeah, for sure.
But back to Pete Rose.
But
he
Pete Rose
hard, man.
And it's shameful that he knows he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. It's baseball, man. The man is leading in the hits category. I mean, Ty Cobb, he passed him out. I think Ty Cobb had like 41, 61 or something like that. Pete Rose got like 42, 74 or something like that. Hits, total hits in the game. 42, 56.
42, 56.
Right?
What's the next person?
Ty Cobb.
Who is that? What he got?
Ty Cobb's like 41, 61, but
they're
that's
only
like
2 over 4,000, right?
Yeah, by a long way.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot about it. After you get past Ty Cobb, you go back to about 36 or 35.
Man,
don't you?
Hey,
I mean, you go
3,000 is the milestone everybody's trying to hit.
But even once you go back behind Ty Cobb, I think the third place guy is 4,500.
Yeah, behind, absolutely.
Hits, so
yeah, man. Pete Rose. So just a few of his records, man. Most games played, right? 3,562 games played. Most plate appearances, of course, if you played the most games. 15,890 plate appearances. NL hit streak, 44 games. And most hits, 42, 56, man. Like, that is just, 4,256 hits.
That's a lot of hits, man.
I played baseball my whole life, and I got a lot of hits. And I don't think I got that many hits my whole life.
Yeah, going back to Pee Wee.
Going all the way back to 8 years old.
Not just
you. Hey, you can include wiffle ball. You can include everything I'm doing off the field.
You got a whole lot of major leaguers is the same way.
Absolutely.
They can get every hit they ever had in their life and they won out 4,000.
Man, that's what I'm saying. That number is so outrageous.
And it sounds almost cartoonish.
You got to play. You got to hit for 20-plus years, and ain't nobody doing that because major leagues ain't paying nobody that money these days. Yeah. If by the time you hit 30, they already looking to replace you.
And you know why Pete Rose did it? For the love of the game.
Man.
He was passionate. Man, I'm going to tell you how Pete Rose was, man.
Shout out Dallas Cow. Shout out Old Texan Tech, man. What's good? I appreciate you tuning in, man. Shout out Mafia Gorilla. Appreciate you all tuning in.
Hey, man. I seen Pete Rose on Vlad TV about at least within the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Say, man, Vlad said some kind of guy irritated Pete Rose.
I believe
Pete Rose finna come outside Vlad in.
Hey,
Vlad did too. Hey. Vlad, Mr. Rose. He went to Mr. Rose.
Hey, that Mr. I mean,
that Charlie Hustle, man, them dudes was passionate and they was serious about their game and what they did. But he said something to Pete Rose, man. I'm telling you.
Whether it's Mike Tyson or Pete Rose or Kobe or Irvin, hey, once you cross that apex predator across from you, hey, that's like a loose pit bull. You don't know what's gonna go on, but you understand the temperature that changed in this room right now.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
And Pete Rose been like that
check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah. And that's why I love Pete, because Pete is serious and to be a great athlete. Not all the time, but some of these guys live close to the edge, man. I'm going to say it like that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
And Pete was that guy. He was close to the edge on the field. He was close to the edge. And I'm going to say this about the people that got anything bad to say about Pete Rose. When they go back and do the research, Pete Rose, the only person he bet on was Pete Rose.
He only bet on himself.
Never bet. He always bet on himself to win, never to lose. And guess what?
Win.
He was winning bets left and right because he was always winning. He was always winning.
So that's a bit confusing too, and that's a part of the story a lot of people don't talk about. Is how Pete Rose, he did bet on himself, and he bet on his teams, but he bet on himself
he
to
bet
win.
On his team to win every single time he bet.
Never bet against his team to compromise the game. He bet on his team to win the game, and
I think that's what you step on the field for, to win
the game. That changes that story a little bit to me.
That changes it all together in the world. Man, I mean, and then plus not only that, man. If they gonna go on the Hall of Ethics, take a. I like to say it something ugly.
Hey,
take half of them SOBs out.
Hey,
because they unethical.
Absolutely,
they unethical.
Absolutely. So, that's just a fact. It is what it is.
So get off Pete Rose, man. Get off Pete Rose.
Yeah, man, he definitely deserves to be in there along with how the major league leader in home runs and the major league leader in hits. How they both not in the Hall of Fame? Sound like some haters to me.
Sound like they don't like them.
Hey,
like that,
sound like some haters to me. You know, boy. Hey, that doesn't make sense at all. But anyway, we're gonna keep this train rolling, going in a different order this week, so we can make sure we pay attention and give attention to these things.
Let's throw a little on John Amos.
Oh yeah,
John Amos. I know everybody knows John Amos from the Good Times.
Yeah, man.
But John Amos is an ex-professional football player.
Man, that's crazy.
His career wasn't that long, but if I'm not mistaken, go to a dude, to a guy that can't fight. He got his fist like this.
Oh yeah.
Who didn't know the damn beat?
Let's go.
Notre Dame, what
Louisville.
4-1 or 3-1?
We 4-1 now.
Oh my God.
We came back and got that giant back. We needed that one.
Yeah, y'all need to play.
We needed that one.
Yeah, y'all need to show y'all can beat Louisville.
I was scared the whole game.
I know you was.
Hey, we was a turnover away from everything switching.
But it was a time when Notre Dame played Louisville, it wasn't no problem.
Yeah, but Louisville came up and they're really good now. And
Notre Dame went down. So.
That too. And they gave us a business last year. And then after losing to Northern Illinois this year, I was like, there is not a chance.
I think
we're going to beat Louisville.
Jerry Bridgewater was there, they gave y'all the business.
Oh, my gosh, man.
Yeah. So Louisville has been kind of nemesis over there.
Yeah, they've been getting with us.
Yeah.
They've been getting with us, past couple years.
Yeah.
But we got that win, man, 31-24. Our Duke quarterback is seemingly playing better. I feel they're playing and running a better offense for him.
Oh yeah,
right. A lot of run plays, read option plays,
and
and Love number 4. That's my favorite running back right there.
Number 4, Rick Wallace?
No, Love.
Oh, talking about now?
Yeah, now.
Oh, well, I don't even know Rick Wallace's number when he was at Notre Dame.
22.
Oh, okay.
I got
you. And a couple of weeks you asked me, said was Joe Theismann about like Doug Flutie? And I said no, man, no.
Nothing like Joe.
No.
Nothing like Doug Flutie.
Way better.
Yeah.
Way better. Too many.
I mean, Doug was all right.
Yeah, I know he was all right. Joe Theismann was good. I mean,
it's the difference. Is what you're
I
saying.
didn't want to, because I was like, see, because this is the thing, Doug Flutie did all that in the Canadian League.
Yeah.
And they can play over there.
Yep.
But it ain't. But Joe Theismann did a lot of stuff in the NFL.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
He was Joe Theismann probably. In my opinion, probably the second best quarterback come from Notre Dame.
Second behind Joe Montana?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Rick Meyer.
Man, stop that.
Nah, we had, like I said, that young buck that played against Alabama his freshman year and got blown out. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I mean, but that's just my opinion. That ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Even though
but I mean, quarterback is not our, it hasn't been our, we've had some decent quarterbacks over the years, but Brady Quinn was fairly decent when he was there.
Out of high school with all that.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be that dude, man.
That
and
dude.
He was for a little minute.
And then Charlie Weiss went up there. He left New England to go coaching.
Yeah.
And, it just didn't really pan out the way everybody wanted it to. But
and then,
yeah. But it's all good.
Yeah,
I mean, Brady Quinn had a, decent, he played some games in the NFL.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's cool.
Talking about other people in the NCAA, who we got next?
Yeah.
We got the Colorado
Buffalo. Next, Colorado, we got to talk about them last, man. We got to save the best for last. And I don't know if you saw that Alabama and Georgia game.
I saw a little bit of it.
Oh, it was a very good game. Alabama came out on fire. Looked like, a lot of people turned the game off because it was a blowout at one point.
Yeah.
And when I turned on the game, it was, Alabama was up big.
But Alabama won, right?
Yeah. But Georgia came back, tied the game.
Yeah, tied the game. Yeah.
Alabama, the next play, my gosh, and that quarterback, Milton, for Alabama?
Yeah.
Oh, that boy there. Yeah. He can ball, he can play. You can tell he grew from last year.
You should.
Absolutely. But
if you're going to get better, you're going to have to.
The same way the game looking easy to Jayden Daniels right now, it's looking real easy to that Milton kid out there in Alabama.
Okay.
So I'm talking, as soon as they got the ball back, threw that ball out to that 17-year-old Williams, and this kid makes a beautiful play. Catches the ball, it's 2 dudes around him, catches the ball, and then just stops and does a pirouette spin, slow motion, out to the left. The sideline's right here. He spins this way and gets out there and just takes off. It was a beautiful play. That was a fun game to watch, man. And then, once Alabama did that, took that lead again, it was a wrap. I think they got an interception. on the next possession or something like that.
Something like that.
It was a wrap, man.
Yeah,
that was a fun game to watch, man. But, all you Roll Tide cats, Slate was going down, big bro. I don't care about that win, man. Notre Dame, baby.
Hey, I always say it like this. And while we in the SEC, man, stay on that Jay McCoy watch, man. Tennessee.
Yeah.
Jay McCoy.
Yeah. Number 3 out there at Tennessee, cornerback, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And, I'm going to say it like this. When they play Alabama, I want them, the quarterback and do all that on Jay McCoy.
Yeah.
Jay McCoy, he's looking like, I seen him play for 2 weeks. He's looking like he's trying to be all SEC.
Man.
He's looking good out there.
I love it.
So we're on the Jay McCoy watch.
Keep watching out for the young buck, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Jay McCoy on the Noonish show.
Hey, we call him nephew because I walk with his auntie.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And she love her nephew, so we just call him nephew on the walking track.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You know you're living right when your auntie love you, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. So, and really love you, Also, probably one of the wildest finishes and things just swinging like crazy, that OU game, OU versus Auburn. Auburn had control of the game
all day.
Until they didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Until that pickoff.
Absolutely.
And to the house. To the house, y'all. That was a crazy game. So shout out OU Sooners. 27-21 win this weekend. Also, Arch Manning went out, beat Mississippi State. SMU dominated Florida State.
Man, SMU looking good.
All I want to say is I put money on that game. I'm mad. I would have won my parlay because I bet on Notre Dame, SMU, and Colorado to win. That should have been a good win. But I threw Houston in, being greedy. Because I knew they played OU pretty good early in the season, and they got 20-0 against Iowa State. But anyway, that's my problems, not y'all's. I didn't put that much down on it. It's all good. Also, Florida State, man, just can't get offense rocking. They can't get it going for nothing right now. DJ Ugly, you earned that nickname, and it stands true, bruh. You are not supposed to be 0-4 in Florida State right now after they just had an undefeated season.
Not 0-4. Come on, man.
Hey, the problem is you, bruh. And it look like they just going to let you have it.
Hey, and so that means the problem goes what? Back to
Norvell. Absolutely, man.
You got to take some credit off.
Because Norvell, might
been a better evaluator. There's a lot of things could have been done better. And then, I don't know, maybe your recruiting could have been done a little bit better.
Well, I mean, he just, somebody failed you. Somebody, one of his recruiters or somebody pumped him up to be something.
This is
or maybe they thought they could get him right or something.
This is his third school?
Yes.
Okay.
Clemson, Oregon State, Florida State.
And Oregon State and Clemson don't miss it. So
those are championship schools, and none of them have championships. Well, maybe not Oregon so much, but yeah, man. But then also, in the dopest game of the weekend, Colorado, them CU boys. Shout out, Ray. What's going down? That's my bro out there, man.
Okay.
Pretty Tony. What's going down? Shout out Deion Sanders. All them haters out there hating on you, telling you that you don't know what you're doing out there. You're going to get last place in the Big 12. Predicting you to get Oregoned by Central Florida is what some of the people said out there. You know how Oregon did them last year?
Mm-hmm.
Deion couldn't do nothing with that team.
Well, Central Florida is not Oregon, first off.
No, they're not. But they
Central
were.
Florida, they have some good squads.
Yeah, they have.
But Central Florida
not Oregon. They're not Oregon. But also, they was 3-0 coming into the game, though.
No, absolutely.
And
I seen them play earlier this year,
yeah,
and I thought that they had a chance of beating
Colorado. Yeah,
because they looked good earlier in the year.
They got some ballers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Their quarterback is huge. Thinks he's Cam Newton. Get your own persona. You know what I'm saying? Cam Newton too young to be mimicking him, bro. That's all I'm saying. Not hating. I'm just saying. But
no, you can mimic somebody.
But all that right now already?
I mean, well, you ain't did enough.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, do more.
Yeah. Do more, bro.
Do more.
But Colorado played a very good game. Shador came out, had an early interception, I believe on the first drive, one of the early drives, and then came, right after that, touchdown. Came and drove them boys down the field.
First off, Colorado is getting some control of the line of scrimmage.
Yes, they are.
I mean, I'm not saying they dominate.
Huge difference, yeah.
But they getting a little control of it. Once you do that, that changed the whole game for you.
Absolutely.
And they looking like they can play now.
Man.
Now that they can have some linemen.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. I mean, people talk about Deion, and like I told you, sometimes Deion, some of the stuff he say and do come off a little brash and rub some people the wrong way. And I understand both sides because sometimes he rubs me the wrong way. But that don't mean that I don't pull for him or I think that he's not gonna get it done.
Yeah.
And before the season started, it looked like he's gonna be ahead of this pace. But I say he's gonna get 6 or 7 wins.
Yeah, and Deion.
I said that right.
Yeah, that's what you said.
6 or 7.
I think they're gonna get more than that.
7 or 8.
I think they're gonna get more than that.
Get 7 or 8.
We're gonna see what goes down next week when they play K-State.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's gonna be a huge game for them, and I'm very excited about it. Oh my gosh.
Well, see, K-State has some when they had what's his name, Snyder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bill Snyder.
Yeah, they had some great teams.
Yeah, L. Roberson, he's a head coach down there in Houston right now at a high school.
Especially for Kansas State. So, Kansas State has been known to be the giant killers and all that before.
Yeah.
They are not just no powerhouse. But,
yeah.
But
shout out
Bill
Coach Freddie
Snyder,
J. What's going down?
I think they got a couple of Big Ten champions. I mean, talking about Big Ten.
Big 12?
Yeah, Big 12.
Yeah.
They got a couple Big 12 championships.
They do.
Up under Bill Snyder. But Bill Snyder, he built a good legacy, and winning is a habit. Once your school start winning or start playing good, it's easy for them to keep it up.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. But no,
it's going to be a big game for them.
It's going to be a great game, man. But, Shedeur Sanders went off again, 28 for 35, 290 yards, man. Y'all know this stuff. Y'all been hearing it already before y'all came to this show on Wednesday. But the kid's balling right now. After that one interception, man, he came back through for 3 touchdowns. Travis Hunter, man, continues to just make plays. The kid went out there doing what he does again at the receiver position. And he had 9 catches for 89 yards and a touchdown. Will Shepard from Vanderbilt showed up with 4 catches, 99 yards, and a touchdown. Beautiful catch in the end zone. Did you see that? Yeah. Oh, my God.
Absolutely.
That dive and grab with the defender right here. If the defender came back and tried to go up and high point the ball, that might not have been the situation. But I think the timing of the throw, like Shedeur threw it while they were in stride, en route, so wasn't really any time for any adjustments other than Will diving for that thing.
Oh, yeah.
And he made the play, made up for what took place last week. But
and this is the whole thing. When I say stuff, people always take it as criticism. Right now, Shedeur is doing great, but he's gonna have to really learn how to play quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, absolutely.
Right now, because some of the things that he's doing now, he can't get away with in the NFL.
Oh, no doubt.
No doubt. So, and just because you don't like that, the way the way he throw the ball and his accuracy and his athleticism, all you got to do is just, pick up a couple of nuances, like learn how to throw. In the NFL, he's not going to be able to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, getting the ball out a little sooner. Yeah, absolutely. But he does. He extends plays very well, and he makes good decisions, right?
Yeah.
So I do appreciate that, and I'm saying this because that kid Jayden Daniels plays a lot like Shedeur, or Shedeur plays a lot like him.
Yeah, but but see, this is the thing. Don't get not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But don't start thinking you Lamar Jackson.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
He the only one to play quarterback like that.
Yeah,
it's
a significant difference between them two.
Yeah, and don't even start thinking you Josh Allen.
Yeah.
You got to get rid of that ball.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You
got a couple of guys that can get away with that. Not many.
Yeah, for sure.
Many.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
And then the kid we talked about last week, brought up, Nakai Hill-Green, had another excellent game. 9 tackles, 6 solo tackles, a sack, 2 tackles for loss, and a pass deflection, man. That kid is real deal Holyfield. That's why we highlighted him. And shout out Colorado Buffs. I'll be out there next week at that K-State game, baby. It's going down. It's going down. And I am going to be I will be live streaming from out there too. I'll be streaming, just having a good time, man, showing y'all what's going down while we out there in Colorado. But
You and Deuce?
Nah, Deuce ain't riding with me because he got practice.
Oh, okay. You flying or you driving?
Oh, I'm flying.
Oh, well, you said riding with me.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Not this time.
Oh,
Not this time.
Okay.
Yeah. Last year when he was on JV, he could do it because he didn't have to play Friday night.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
So he gonna be able.
Yeah. But so he'll have his time. But and yeah, he's.
You just said something. I was going right there with you.
Where we going? I'm going. I'm saying something.
You got your plane ticket on.
No, I planned it. I'm getting it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't got it yet, man. I do everything later because I got strategies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, if you can go. Yeah. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
That,
Yeah,
printing
man.
them tickets at the airport and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, my niece. Shout out Caitlin Littlejohn, man. That's my niece. She out there right now at Colorado.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, at CU. So we're going to kick it too, man. It's going to be a good time, man. Looking forward to it. But, yeah, that was a great game, man. That interception by Travis Hunter, ridiculous, man. Deion had just went and talked to him on the sideline and said, hey, I need you to lock in and focus right now. They're going to try to attack you because they think you're tired. And that's exactly what they did. And he came back, jumped that route, dive and pick off. Travis Hunter is cold blood.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear Deion talking about him in the pros and, like, if a team gets him and don't let him play both ways, you're going to look like a fool. So let's say you're struggling on offense and your best receiver sitting on the bench because you got him playing cornerback. Or vice versa. Your cornerback out there getting toasted and your best cornerback on the bench because you got him at receiver. Like, that don't make sense. You're going to have to make a decision. And Deion said there was plenty of games he played in the league, 120 plays or more. He did that a lot with the Cowboys.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so
it can be done.
Absolutely.
I don't think he's going to start both ways in the NFL. But you got to have
he can, though, is the thing, though. Like, the ability that it has on both sides of the ball is irregular. It's not normal. He ain't just an average receiver. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He ain't just an average cornerback.
No.
So it's a good chance he's gonna probably be the best at both of those positions at whatever team he goes to. So that's gonna be a very fun situation to watch develop, man. But I hope.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that for him to go out in the NFL and do that every single week, it's gonna be very taxing on his body.
Oh, Peter Starkey, shout out Peter Starkey. What up, Trip? What's going down, man? Yeah, JMFC, Rocco. Yeah, man, appreciate y'all tuning in. But yeah, he said, you think Jalen Milroe's better than Shedeur? Hey, that's a great argument right there. That's a great argument right there from what I saw, this past weekend from Jalen Milroe and how easily he handled that Georgia. But
it all depends on what you like.
It didn't matter. Like, throwing out the pocket, he was on point. Running the ball, he was throwing accurate passes, getting them out on time, extending the play when he needed to. Accurate, like the kid looked really good.
Oh, yeah.
And he, I tell you what, he stacked up better than Shedeur is.
Yeah,
he got more of an NFL body than Shedeur does, but Shedeur's got a pretty big base. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what matters. And you want to be loose up here as a quarterback, because impingements and things like that are very possible when you start getting ball
teammates that Shedeur.
Probably, I don't know.
Probably,
I don't know at this point, huh? That's what I keep saying about Colorado. It's an unknown because we got a lot of kids through the transfer portal that were really good in other places.
I'm saying I'm gonna tell you one
been
place
under
that
one
I know
system
that they're better than Colorado. It's in the trenches. They're better than Colorado.
I don't know right now,
because Colorado still can't run the ball. They're running it halfway decent. But they
ran. That's 2 games in a row. They've run for over 100 yards. They ran the ball very well in this past game.
Okay.
They ran. Let me see. They ran for. I mean, they did. They did. Let me see. Rushing yards. They ran for 128 yards total. 29 attempts. So 4.4 a carry and 2 touchdowns. Long of 21.
All I'm saying is that, just from my perspective, I think that his offensive and defensive line is better than Shedeur. His skill position players maybe not so much.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that.
Yeah, them trenches matter. Them trenches is where it's at.
Trenches matter way more. All them wide receivers and stuff get all the flying down, flash and dash, and get all the glamour and glory. But if you don't win in them trenches, you ain't gonna win the game.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. His lines may be better on both sides of the ball. Maybe.
So let me ask you this: early in the season, because they played Nebraska, the second game of the season?
Yeah.
All right. So early in the season, who has the advantage, the O line or the D line? And I'll give you my opinion after you give yours.
Well, it all depends.
Especially when it's a brand new O-line. Like these five guys have just come together.
The defensive line got the advantage.
Yes.
Because they just going on the athleticism and all that. You got to learn how to block together and all that.
And communicating everything, right?
Absolutely.
So I think Nebraska caught Colorado at a bad time. Now Nebraska got them two boys on that D-line that Nebraska came with. Them some big boys. Them boys ain't missed no meals. None. No weight room sessions. They ain't missing leg day.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not
like
saying
them
that.
boys,
Yeah.
them some big boys now, and at that time, Colorado couldn't handle what they were coming with. The stunts and the everything that Nebraska was doing, they couldn't handle it. Now the O-line has, and that game was great for them, I think, because we can learn from this film.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, we see what holes we have as a team, as a coaching unit. We see what guys we feel need to be where on the line, like moving guys around, and then those guys we see what we need to correct and work on. Your weaknesses.
I mean, but what I'm talking about, when you talk about Colorado right now, you got to raise your, because my expectation was 7 wins. Now you look like you're a 9 to 10 win team.
Yeah, you
got to raise your expectation. Now I can't judge you against Central Florida.
Yeah,
I got to judge you against the SEC now.
Yeah,
and if they was in that SEC, it might be a little different. Then it might not. And then it might not. We don't know. We don't know, but that's why they play the game.
Absolutely.
But that's why they play the game.
That Jordan Seaton kid on that left tackle is a dog.
Oh, yeah, that youngster. Oh, yeah, he's becoming a leader.
Yeah.
He's learning how to block in college, and he done came a long way.
Yeah. And they were missing one of their starting linemen and still ran the ball that well.
Yeah.
They were missing Benson, their right guard in this past game. And the other kid, he came out early, had a penalty or two against him. Evidently, he started doing his job.
Yeah.
Because them boys are toting that rock. But, man, shout out Colorado, man. Proud of you, man. I got ties to Colorado and Florida State, man.
That you start judging them against the UTs and the Chargers.
It might be a different story.
And stuff. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I mean, so, because that's a different caliber.
Yeah.
That's a different caliber.
Yeah.
But long as you're handling the people in front of you, it ain't nothing nobody can say, because that's all you can do.
Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. So we're going to keep this thing moving, man. So on to
the next one.
NFL.
Oh, my goodness.
Them Dallas Cowboys versus Giants. Y'all see who's on the bottom third right now. CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Aubrey. And the only Pro Bowlers we got on the squad right now. You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey. That's all. I'm the only Pro Bowlers you got on the squad. That's all the Pro Bowlers you got on the squad. And I'm going to say it like this. This may be good.
And our punter. Anger. Brian Anger.
This,
whatever his name is.
Losing Michael Parsons and
D-Law, as much smack as Unc talk about them two.
No, it may be a blessing in disguise.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, it might be, because this is the whole thing.
Ooh, I ain't heard this now.
No, you building your defense around Michael Parsons, and he ain't doing squat. So now you ain't got nobody to build around. You got to be more basic and depend on everybody.
Yeah.
So when you get your star going, you got to be more basic, and everybody got to raise their level.
But D-Law out of there, too. That's our best run stopper.
D-Law wasn't doing nothing either. D-Law wasn't doing nothing either. But I'm just saying that now that we don't have to concentrate about these are two best players, everybody got to come with the load. I'm just saying it could be a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Then it could be a curse that we see coming, because if these two guys don't come in and play halfway decent, this season is like I'm talking about 11-13. I said we were down to 10-11. Now we're down to 8 or 7, 8 wins.
How you feeling about our $260 million quarterback that put up 20 points against the Giants?
The same way I feel about it before he got $260 million. I wouldn't have got.
That money.
I keep saying I wouldn't have got, and I feel the same way about our $130 million wide receiver. He feel the same way about him. I wouldn't have gave him.
I want to ask Jerry Jones.
I wouldn't have gave him. I wouldn't have gave. I keep telling you that. You think I like that? All I'm just telling you is I keep telling you the numbers, and the numbers say this, and that's what Jerry's paying for. The numbers.
Jerry, what were you thinking about, man? Like, what did the agent tell you to make you Does Dak have some compromising information on you, Jerry? You know what I'm saying? I feel like he got blackmailed for this deal right here. Something happened right here. Because ain't no way Jerry gave this man $160 million the first time, and $400 million, man, for Dak. For what? I don't understand. Are you happy about this 200? How many yards he had the other night?
241.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever.
Yeah, man. Dak.
But the Cowboys' strategy is, I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, it don't make sense to me.
I mean, because this is the whole thing. Going into the fourth quarter.
Trip say the crybaby CD is the problem. But what you saying?
Oh yeah, that's part of the problem. You're absolutely right. That's part of the problem.
CD the only one doing anything impactful on the offense though. If CD didn't break tackles and score those long touchdowns, those would just be more 5-yard passes.
Yeah, and all that happened in, like you said, all that happened in garbage time. CD leading the league the same way Dak is don't mean squat.
Man, but come on now.
I mean, all I'm saying is that this is what Jerry Jones is paying for. He's paying for all the numbers. You go back over this year, Dak, Patrick Mahomes, and your boy down in Atlanta got the 100 rating. Dak ain't never been in trouble. He's always on TV. Sleep, remember, when you see Dak Prescott, you see the Cowboys. No, I'm just saying on this, listen to me, on this, all of the commercials that's Dak on, when you see Dak Prescott, what do you think of? That's the Dallas Cowboy quarterback. That's relevance to the Dallas Cowboys. And that's what Jerry Jones is paying for. All of that is keeping him relevant and help get him to the $10 billion. Because he ain't paying for no playoff wins because they don't have any.
Yeah.
So what else could he be paying for
besides 2 wins relevance? In 8 years. Like, what are we doing, man?
He's paying for relevance, and you keep your nose clean, you stay on TV, and the Cowboys going to stay relevant, and next year we'll be worth $11 billion instead of $10 billion.
Hey, if he didn't keep his nose clean like them Cowboys in the 90s, they might have some wins.
Exactly, because you gotta have some. Say, man, I don't care what nobody say in sports. You gotta have some dudes close to the edge, man.
Yeah, man, you got to. You can't have a bunch of safe boys on the field.
You can't have a bunch of choir boys.
Not in football.
No,
it ain't gonna work out for you.
And no sport.
Yeah, I agree with you completely on that.
Yeah, you gotta have some dudes close to the edge.
I'm trying to look at his stats from this last game.
I mean, it was
pedestrian. That's the word that I love when you
look at it. He was 24-31 or 27 or 35 or something.
Off top of the head, huh?
Yeah, he was 20-something or 30-something for 200 and some yards with no interceptions. It looked good on paper.
Yeah, that's how it always is. On paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, this showing me some yearly stats. I don't care about that. I just want to see the stats from the game.
Dak's stats were when you look at it, he completed a high percentage of his passes with no interceptions. Only got sacked once. I can't call the stats off the top of my head, but it's something like that.
I thought you was going in. I was like,
it's something
looking
like
bad over here now.
No, it's something like 20-something or 30-something.
Let me look it up. I can't believe
I'm finna find it right now. Let me find it.
Yeah, I got ESPN up, man. Why y'all making it so hard for me to see last game stats? Man, they do all kinds of stuff to cover up that, including.
Let me go to the Cowboys.
It don't make sense.
The Giants. Here we go. Stats.
Season leaders. Show me the game leaders.
Dak was 22 of 27 for 221 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, man.
That 22 or 27. That looked like some good stats.
That's a Dak game right there. And how many touchdowns?
2. No interception.
Yeah, that's a Dak game against the Giants though.
I mean, normally, now last year, that would have been 300 and something yards on 22 or 27. But then you look at their
blowout.
runs.
I think we was beating them like 40-10 or something last year.
Yeah, but then
that means everybody's catching up.
Yeah, but then when you look at the Cowboys' runs, Rico Dowdle 11, Zeke 5, Lamb 3, the other guy 2, Prescott 2.
That's what I'm looking at.
But this is the whole thing. Going into the fourth quarter, Rico Dowdle had 9 carries, Zeke had 2, and the two other guys had 1. Going into the fourth quarter, the Dallas Cowboys had 9 and 2 is 11, and then they had 13 carries. Then in the fourth quarter, when they're trying to run the clock out, Zeke got 5 more carries for 4 more yards.
That's not good.
Because it's a run-only situation. But when he was 2 carries in the first half for 15 yards, why don't you give him some first down runs?
Yeah.
But no, you wait till the fourth quarter when you got to run, and then now you say, oh, well, Zeke can't run. And not only that, Zeke ain't got no holes.
And this is what I was thinking about this as well, we talk about Brandon Cooks and his lack of production. The boy is open on them deep balls. Dak, when the last time you seen Dak hit Brandon Cooks on a deep ball? Bro?
But it's been a couple times, though, that Brandon Cook, I have seen on the deep ball. It looked, just from my perception, it looked like Brandon Cook gave up.
I mean, he probably don't believe in him.
And the ball looked like it was about 4 feet in front of it. And you just saw, you slowed down, and it's 4 feet in front of you. I mean, but now it was some of them Dak just plain missed him, and some of them looked like
most of them, majority of them.
Yeah, I mean, far. You know, and then a couple of them. No, they keep saying he had speed, and maybe I
he's always on those balls that he's getting overthrown on. He's always got separation. He was 2-3 yards in front of the guy last game.
But he fell down. He fell down.
No, I'm talking about the overthrow.
Yeah, then he fell down.
You're going to get an overthrow or 2 on a deep ball, and he only throws like 4 or 5 deep balls a game.
You know, and
half of them are overthrown by far. Like, the dude can't even make a play, or they thrown out of bounds.
Well, you know, if you got real good speed, it's harder to overthrow you. I'm just being, because Brandon Cook have too many.
Or underthrown.
Yeah. I mean, it's
and that's what's been this year. It's underthrown.
A combination. It may be 60 Dak, but it's 40 him too. It may be 60.
I wouldn't even say 40 that much. Huh?
Yeah, I seen Brandon Cook just to me look like he's not a deep ball threat.
So what you're saying is you wasn't impressed with that Giants win?
No, I'm not impressed with no Giants win.
You still anticipating 11 wins this season?
No, I just said that a while ago.
What'd you say?
I said it started off 11-13
for you.
And then when you started off, and then when you
I said 6, 7.
No, and then after you started off 0-2, I said you more like 10-11.
Yeah.
Now you got some of your best players hurt. No matter how they not playing, I doubt if the guys gonna come in and play better than them.
I'm telling you,
they would have been started.
They would have been started.
So therefore,
yeah.
Now you looking like 7-8 wins because you got your 2 best players, which wasn't doing nothing, and now you got guys not as good as them. So, I mean, but it may force them to play a different style of defense.
And this is the thing about the NFL nowadays. These guys, they don't play preseason.
No.
They don't play preseason games.
The first 4 or 5 games almost like.
Yeah, I take it as preseason. That's what I'm saying. So is that why Dak's throwing so much? You say Tripp say Cooks is washed.
Yeah, hey, Tripp. Man, I ain't seen a lot. Everybody keep telling me stuff about Brandon Cook. I just don't never see it.
Tripp say that that CD is a crybaby, so Dak got to look his way, and other dudes are open. Tripp, I just think Dak doesn't go through his progressions. He makes up his mind before the play starts where the ball's going, and he stares them down. Dak been staring receivers down before CD got here. Dak been staring receivers down forever, and that's another one of my complaints. I got a list of them, bro.
Oh, I got a list.
And it's all fundamentals that he should know, especially in his 8th year in the league.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I give Dak no passes. I ain't giving him no passes. I was mad his first year when he continued to start. And I keep going back to it. Dak stunted his own growth. The Cowboys stunted Dak's growth by not giving Tony Romo his job back. Dak was primed and set up in a great position to learn behind Romo.
Who was the coach then?
Garrett? Yeah, Jason Garrett.
Oh, okay.
Dak was in a great position, or it might have been Wade Phillips. I don't know. I think it was Garrett, though.
It was one of Jerry.
It was Garrett.
Because Jerry told him to do that. Jerry
Stupid.
is the biggest problem, man.
Stupid.
Jerry want to be the owner, the general manager, and
I told you Jerry liked the way that Prescott looked on the back of the jersey on the field. But
I'm tell you like this, Jerry too busy worrying about the wrong thing. Him and Jamie Foxx need to learn to talk about something different.
Yeah, man. So you can't take a shower around. Jerry can't come in the locker room no more. How you ban the owner from the locker room?
Hey, man, I'm telling you like this. I'm going to get my clothes, go home, take a shower. Yeah. And I got to sit up there and watch Jerry.
Wasn't it, Diddy? That boy, they're tripping, dog. That boy measuring slongs around here.
Hey, but anyway, the Cowboys and the Giants. The Cowboys, there's nothing to be impressed about.
Yeah, that wasn't.
And the Giants lost to them, so
that was not a very impressive win at all.
No, not at all.
But it's free agency this week, man. The trade deadline is approaching, and people are talking. The last thing I want to see is a receiver come here. A receiver will come here to die. Amari Cooper, DeAndre Hopkins, and as of most recent. DeAndre, what's my boy in Vegas? I just lost his last name right now.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, yeah. Devontae Adams. He demanded a trade. So people are saying he would be a great fit here. Look, no receiver will be a great fit here. Okay? We don't have a quarterback that can get him the ball. Now, if we got a running back or a lineman or we got somebody defensively on the D line,
we got to get a lineman.
I think we need to be talking more about Jadeveon Clowney. We need to be talking about that guy with the Jets that came, Aaron Donald, but he's just retired. If we got Jadeveon Clowney and Aaron Donald, that'll be great.
Hey, but that's probably not gonna happen.
No, it's one more. It's one more kid. The guy with the Jets right now that played with the Eagles, number 7. Then the man is out of the Eagles, and then he got to the Jets, and now he won't out of the Jets.
Yeah, and then everybody,
Hassan Reddick.
And this
is
what
on my phone. Just came to my mind.
This is what I want everybody to quit.
It'd be great to get Hassan Reddick down here. That'd be a great trade.
Look at Derrick Henry, what he's doing with the ball rate. The Cowboys should have got him. No, they shouldn't have.
No, I mean, because we don't have a line for him.
Exactly.
Yeah, he needs blocking ahead of him.
Yeah, and so if he was here, so if Derrick Henry was here with the Cowboys, he wouldn't have half the yards he got now because he wouldn't have no holes to run through.
Yeah.
I haven't saw a hole all year for nobody. So we can't talk about Zeke and Rico Dowdle. We can talk about the line.
I haven't talked about him yet. I actually think Zeke looks better than he did when he was here before.
Hey, man.
And this is what I'm also thinking. I'm wondering, are they limiting their carries right now so they can keep them fresh for the playoffs while letting Dak he can't work out kinks that you've had forever in 3-4 games.
Wait a minute.
I'm saying, are they limiting the limiting the running backs?
The playoffs.
Oh no, they're not.
They're not gonna
I'm just saying in their mindsets. They limiting their running backs for now, like games 5 and on?
That is a dumb strategy.
I agree.
First off, you ain't playing like this. You ain't going to no playoff. First thing, before you worry about the playoffs, you got to worry about getting there.
They're not going. I'm telling you right now. We getting 3rd in the East. I don't know. The Eagles ain't playing too well either. They look shaky at times, but I still think Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Dak.
But even if you get 2nd, it may still not be good enough to get them.
They're getting 3rd.
Behind who?
The Eagles.
And who else?
Washington winning this thing.
No.
Bet.
No.
Watch. You want to know why? Because they have the best quarterback in the East.
Washington's not going to win.
Washington's going to win it.
No.
Hey, we lost to the Cardinals by a lot last year. And I know it was last year, different team.
We'll lose by
but we didn't even lose to Kyler Murray. We lost to Dobbs. Dobbs ain't playing right now.
Yeah.
Dobbs on somebody. He got a clipboard with some headphones on somewhere.
How many games they win last year? They're not winning the same amount of games.
Who? Arizona?
No, the Cowboys. The Cowboys won, 13, 12?
Yeah.
They were 12 and 4.
12 and 5? They were 12 and 5. They were 12 and 5 last year.
Okay, they ain't winning no 12 games this year.
No.
So the quarterbacks that he beat, and I'm going to say it like
no,
this.
they lost to the Cardinals last year is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But
Dak lost to Dobbs.
The Cowboys lost to the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm. And Dak was a quarterback.
Absolutely. And the other 12 games they won, Dak was the quarterback.
Yeah, but we talking about them wins. Yeah. Them wins was 4 against the Giants.
They were
4 against the Eagles.
They were in the NFL. That's all I can tell you. They were in the NFL.
They was whack wins.
And since Mike McCarthy been there,
2 wins against 500.
He has 4 12-win seasons.
His
most of them since he been at Dallas Cowboys. Mike McCarthy has 4 12-win seasons.
Yeah.
So the Cowboys have been beating somebody in the NFL, and all that downplaying the Giants and all that.
Not the good teams.
Because this is the whole thing. No.
All the L's except for the Cardinals came against good teams.
Let me say it like this. Everybody lost to the good teams.
Not so much. Not so fast, my friend.
Because this is the thing.
We lost one to the Eagles last year.
If you only got 7, 8 wins, who you beating? You got to be. You ain't beating Kansas City, San Francisco. You losing to Dallas, so you can't be beating no good teams.
The only good teams they beat last year were Detroit.
It's only 2 or 3 good teams.
And Miami.
It's only.
I'm sorry.
Not a good
the only
team.
500 teams, 500 and up teams they beat last year were Detroit, Miami, and Seattle.
Okay. So
That's
how many did they play? 5 or 6.
That means they got 9. They got 9 wins against under 500 teams.
Okay, but they only played 5 teams that were over 500. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, they played 8. They played 8 teams over 500.
When last year?
Yeah, it's 17 games. They had 9.
No.
Yes.
Go look at their record. They
were 3-5 against 500 teams last year.
Okay, so what was the rest of the league against? San Francisco and Kansas City. That's who they lost to. They losing to the good teams.
They losing to Kansas City last year.
I mean, they lost to Green Bay.
They lost to the Dolphins. No, you talking about playoffs.
Yeah.
They lost San Francisco in the regular season, got blown.
Regular season don't even count anyway. Because they got 4 12-win seasons with 2 playoff wins.
Against bad teams.
The regular season, so you got 12 bad teams. That's what I'm trying to tell you now. Everybody bad. Because if Dallas beat number bad teams, you got 12 bad teams. You got 12 bad teams.
I'm considering under 500 teams bad. Under 500 teams are bad. And we got 9 wins against them last year. How many wins do we have on the season?
12.
Okay, that means we got 3 wins against over 500 teams.
Okay,
and 5 losses against over 500 teams.
Go look at San Francisco record and see what they only beat 3 or 4 teams over 500. The rest of them was under 500. That's why they're under 500. You keep losing. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to take up for the Cowboys.
San Francisco playing a better conference than we do in the West. Arizona, who beat us. The Rams,
Seattle.
we beat the Rams.
We beat the Rams in Seattle.
And
so how are they better than us?
And lost to Arizona and the Cardinals. And we barely beat Seattle.
Barely. Close don't count.
We blew the Rams out. We barely beat Seattle.
Kansas City done barely won a lot of games, but they won them.
They Super Bowl winners.
Yeah, but they barely won.
Be in this conversation with the Cowboys.
Barely win.
Only way Kansas City can be in the conversation with the Cowboys.
Close on the count and horseshoes and hanger knees. And all I'm saying is that you got a lot of bad teams in the NFL. That's all I'm saying. And to me, I thought Buffalo was a good team till the other day.
They are a good team. They just played against another good team that can run the ball. They find their weakness. Now Buffalo been exposed on defense. But everybody don't have Lamar Jackson. Everybody don't have Derrick Henry. So that's a very special situation in Baltimore. Lamar only threw for 180 yards.
So is that an excuse why Dallas lost on? Because they don't have – I don't give a damn who you got, J.A.
They don't have a quarterback or running back?
All that don't matter.
Does Dallas have
play the damn game.
Does Dallas have a dynamic quarterback?
Play the game.
Does Dallas have a dynamic
quarterback?
Buffalo
have a dynamic. He didn't look dynamic the other night.
He has been the rest of the season, though. We can't say the same for Dak.
Dak been dynamic for 3 or 4 seasons. Look at the record.
He hadn't. His stats have.
Yeah. Well, then if your stats dynamic, who got your stats? You did.
I can do that against below 500 teams. I can go throw 5-yard passes.
Yeah. Okay. That's what you say.
Down.
No, you can't. Not in the NFL.
I bet I could.
No.
I bet I could.
No, you better. No. You ain't 28 no more, Jay. You 40. You can't. Jay can't do nothing in no NFL, y'all. I'm telling y'all that.
Hey, that was a time.
When you was a
That was a time.
Now say that. But right now.
That was when I was Dak's age, I was better than him.
No,
I say that.
No, you wasn't.
Yeah, I bet. I was in my peak. I was in my prime at Dak's age. Absolutely, I was better than Dak at that age.
But you never played quarterback.
I played center field. Come play center field and right field, Dak.
Man,
come hit a fastball, curveball, slider. You know what I'm saying? I can if I can do that.
We talking about something.
I tell you this: Notre Dame's starting middle linebacker is they starting shortstop.
Yeah.
And the boy number 34.
But he's not their starting quarterback.
That boy go hard.
But he's not their starting quarterback.
I've been playing quarterback. Look at John Elway. He played baseball. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plenty of Tom Brady played baseball. The GOAT. Absolutely.
What GOAT?
Tom Brady.
Who said Tom Brady was the GOAT?
Super Bowls.
I bet
Super Bowl wins.
I bet Eli Manning didn't say the damn GOAT. He beat him twice. He must be pretty friggin' nice. He beat him twice. I played him twice. I beat him twice. You gonna tell me you better than me?
Hey, but seven Super Bowls, Eli wasn't there. What happened them years?
But the two
remember that Jordan conversation?
Hey, but check this out. The two he was there, you was there, and I beat you. So when I beat you, you can't tell me you better than me.
Hey.
When somebody beat you, you can't tell them that you better than them. Tom Brady cannot look at Eli Manning and say I'm better than you, and Eli gonna look at him and say, why you didn't beat me? Why you didn't beat me? Stop it. I thought the opportunity was to. I thought the object was to win the game. Eli won.
I'm just
if
saying,
we gonna put people against people, Eli beat Tom Brady twice. He 2-0 against Tom Brady. So you can't make me think he better because he beat him twice. He's very nice.
You don't believe people versus people in team sports. So the Giants, beat the Patriots. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Eli didn't beat Tom Brady. The Giants
you are absolutely right. You are absolutely. So don't tell me Tom Brady is the GOAT.
I'm just saying.
Hey, well, tell me if he the GOAT. Tell me how come what's the kicker? You know
Adam Vinatieri.
Adam Vinatieri won 3 Super Bowls with field goals.
Tom Brady got him there. Hey, Adam Vinatieri wasn't kicking on 99 yards.
I tell you what,
the only one that might have been Aubrey.
When San Francisco was down, go look at the record. Joe Montana drove them to touchdowns, not field goals.
Hey. But that's all they needed, though. He ain't had time for the whole thing.
Moving on.
See, Tom Brady, he played a very systematic and very...
Y'all see how J.A. get me distracted. We talk about the Cowboys. Let's talk about the Cowboys and the Giants.
Yeah, man. So in free agency, who you think they ought to pick up? You think they should go offense or defense? I definitely think defense. Guys like Jadeveon Clowney.
I don't know who they go.
Hassan Reddick, who is not playing right now, who is a... Hassan Reddick is who hurt Brock Purdy. 49ers going to mess around and get Hassan Reddick.
I'm going to say it like this here. I don't think Jerry going to do nothing, man. I just don't.
I don't think so either. But I think he is now. If Jerry could have been stronger and stuck to his original plan of not signing Dak and letting Dak play through his contract year, I agree with you right there. I don't think Jerry would have brought anybody else in. But now that he has brought Dak in and signed him to this outrageous contract, I believe Jerry's got to do something. He's put this money up, so he's got to make this team better. And his 2 starting D-ends, the stars on this team, highest contracts on defense outside of that cornerback, they're not playing. Michael doesn't even have his contract yet. Just Lawrence, Lawrence.
DeLore's supposed to be out 6 to 8 weeks, right?
Absolutely.
And then what's his name is week to week.
Michael? Awesome. Yeah. Hey, Mozzie Smith did have a better game against the Giants.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna talk about that right now.
That's like a practice.
I got something else about that later.
But let's keep this train rolling, man. I mean, it's still on the Cowboys though.
I'll make you talk about they sorry.
Yeah, real bad about it too, man. But we love the Cowboys. You know, I'm gonna still root for you, even though I'm wearing a KC hat.
Hey.
I'm gonna still root for you, man. Y'all my boys, man. But what you think about what's the record gonna be after this week? They got the Steelers. Justin Fields. Remember, Justin Fields gave us problems on the Bears when he came here, right? We beat him pretty good, pretty handily. But at first, Justin Fields was the problem. Now he's on the Steelers.
It don't matter what I think. I'm gonna pick the Cowboys.
You picking the Cowboys over the Steelers?
Yeah. It don't matter what I think.
I understand loyalty, huh?
It don't matter.
I'm a loyal cat too. I love the Cowboys in my heart.
It don't matter what I think.
Anybody out there,
I'm pick the Cowboys.
I just need y'all to know this.
And I'm gonna tell you like this here. This may be the surprise of all. The Cowboys may play better with the Cowboys.
Let me see.
I've seen strange things in football. I'm just saying, I mean, it don't matter how I feel, what my heart, what my brain, but I'm gonna pick the Cowboys. I told you at the start of the season. I'm gonna pick the Cowboys.
Trip to go say that Dak revived Amari Cooper's career. Actually, I think
kind of sort of.
No,
kind of sort of.
Amari Cooper is who he is, but he took advantage of Dak while he was here because he had somebody.
They helped each other.
Dak didn't. If Dak helped Amari, he would have much better numbers. If Dak, there's a lot of passes that Dak missed to Amari. But you put Amari Cooper on the field, he's going to get open and he's going to make plays when he has the ball in his hand. I don't care who throws the ball to him. So Dak was a recipient of Amari Cooper's
better years with Dak Prescott.
The same way CeeDee Lamb is making these 5 yards and the 55-yard touchdowns, Amari was doing the same. Same type of stuff. He wasn't housing it.
Amari ain't broke no tackles.
He wasn't housing it. He wasn't housing it, but he was getting open.
Because he run good routes. He was open.
But he wasn't housing it, though.
Open.
Wide open.
Wide open. Because he run good routes. You don't see CD wide open. That's my problem with
CD. Don't have to be wide open. You didn't see T.O. wide open. You didn't see a lot of these playmakers wide open.
J.A.
Don't you say about DJ?
Wait a minute. J.A. Did you just compare CD Lamb to T.O.? Get the hell out of here.
No, I didn't compare the two.
You say,
actually, I mean, you can though.
No, bullshit.
What did CD just do? He just broke 2 weeks in a row. He's broken, been between two guys, caught a pass, got out, made the catch, got out of the harm's way, and somehow scored the touchdown from a long distance. 2 games in a row. What you mean? That's the same type of stuff T.O. did.
T.O. did it for 10 years.
But T.O. did it more physically.
T.O.
Hey, this game is what have you done for me lately?
This is just my opinion.
What have you done for me
CD Lamb
lately?
is not in the category with T.O. Let's talk about something else.
T.O. was a physical specimen. CD Lamb is a physical specimen in different ways. T.O. is just massive, brute, brawn, fast, speed, straightforward.
I'm going to say, okay, now
straightforward.
You better go see them 5-yard hitches that Keon caught and shook and took it to the house.
Straightforward.
Yeah, he shook the guy. He shook the guy. He caught it 5 yards, took it to the house.
It wasn't much of a shake. It was more so that he was more physical than the guy that
the guy didn't even touch him, but he was in front of T.O. Boy, see, let's talk about something else.
Hey, T.O. was cold-blooded now. T.O. my guy. I'm not talking about bad by T.O. I'm not saying that CD is T.O.
He ain't even in the category. He ain't in the category.
I believe he is in the category, but he's a different type of player.
First off, he got to do it 7-8 more years before he get in the category.
Does. And he might have it. He's going to have opportunity.
Yeah, he going to have it, but he got to do it first.
I believe CD is that guy, and this is our argument about CD Lamb. I've been watching him since Oklahoma. I know CD is that dude. Period. He's a lot more.
Every
he's a lot more physical than people think he is.
Every play, I can't tell.
They've been dominating
every football player that I talk to that play professional think that CD Lamb is a slot receiver. The guy we went to,
I agree. He's better in the slot. I agree.
It's hard to be a number one receiver in the slot. Name me how many number one receivers been slot receivers.
All the Patriots receivers. Julian Edelman. Wes Welker.
Number one. No, Johnny wasn't number one.
That was Brady's number one option. Absolutely. Outside of Gronkowski. Absolutely that was.
Okay.
Julian Edelman had 100+ catches in several years.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. Wes Welker did too. Then he went to Peyton Manning and did the same thing. Those were number one guys, but they were in the slot.
Okay.
You don't have 100 catches not being a number one guy.
Some teams don't have a number one guy. Yes, man, come on, man. Those guys didn't strike no fear in nobody because they know you ain't going for 8 yards. You going to catch it, I'm going to tackle you. That's not a number one guy to me. A number one guy got to be able to do more than catch 8 or 9 yard passes.
Julian that's all
that. He ain't never went deep. He ain't went across no middle. He ain't did all that.
He started across the middle.
I'm talking about deep ins, deep outs. He ain't did all that. To me, just because you catch a lot of passes, that don't make you a number one receiver. That's just my opinion. I mean, because you can't be a number one receiver. To me, averaging 8-9 yards per completion.
When them rankings come out at the end of the year and you number one, how you not number one?
That's just me.
When the stats come out at the end of the year and you number one, how you not number one? But I can say that. I was about to say that. I was about to say that.
Hey, stats came out number one. Why you ain't number one, J.A.?
He's the analytics king.
Thank you. The total element. See, I use J.A. arguments against his own.
I use yours against you too.
Hell, I do too. I use them. So let's talk about something else.
Analytics king, right there.
Analytics king. Thank you so much. You proved my point. He's an analytics king, just like Dak Prescott.
Let's go. Hey, I heard it as I was saying it.
Hey, he knew I was coming.
As I was saying it, I was like, here he come. This is a setup.
Hey, but anyway, man, everybody out there, see something, say something.
If you see something, say something, man. Appreciate you, man. I'd rather have Josh Allen than Dak any day of the week, Rich.
Oh, man, who wouldn't?
Brady is the GOAT, man.
No.
Deion Branch was the number one. Deion Branch, dog.
Come on.
Defeated his own argument. Yeah, he got me. He got me, Trip. He got me, dog.
Hey.
I feel like everybody. I feel like I'm the villain on the show.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm the villain. But anyway,
everybody root for you, huh? You know what I'm saying? Hey, dog.
Hey, Trip. Tell him I'm making the most sense.
Oh, come on, man.
Man, we love this show, man. We love y'all, Trip, man. Keep it coming, man.
Yeah, keep it coming,
I'm going to pick Dallas. Even though my brain no better, I'm going to pick Dallas because I'm in Dallas. I told you at the beginning of the season, I'm pick Dallas every week.
I'm the realistic Cowboy fan. TJ Watt gonna get them boys here.
Oh.
I'm picking Pittsburgh, man. Hey, Mike Tomlin. Yeah. Justin Fields. Yeah. Dallas gonna have some issues this weekend, man. But I'm still a Cowboys fan, man. I'm just real with you, man.
I'm real.
I'm here to set proper expectations. That's something we learned in baseball.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you got to set proper expectations to kind of, you know, when you're going against the number one pitcher, expect to get out twice today. Yeah. All right, but we're going to try to get a hit.
Yeah, we're going
to be happy with that hit.
Yeah.
But when I'm facing that third or fourth, fifth dude in the rotation,
I need to get 3 hits.
This is stat day today. This is when we get that 345 average, get it off of 280. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I try to temper my expectations.
Oh, yeah.
Pittsburgh is an ace. I don't expect to do too much against that defense.
Yeah. And then that's just the whole thing. Do I really think Dallas gonna beat Pittsburgh? I'm not. I'm picking them anyway.
But I'm picking if that's the case, I'm picking Dallas too. But
I'm just picking them.
Pittsburgh.
Don't think I don't know sports.
I expect Pittsburgh to win. Is what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this: the way Dallas playing, I don't expect them to beat very much or nobody. I'm serious.
That's a fact,
I don't expect them to beat them because they ain't playing with nothing.
That's a fact. So
nobody. I mean, I'm just saying for real.
I called it before we started, man. 6 wins, 6, 7 wins this year. People talking to me like I was crazy.
That's what they've been doing. I'm going on. I'm doing the police thing.
Hey, man.
Their MO is 12 wins.
You know, sports is what have you done for me lately, and hey, it's constantly evolving. And if you stand the same, everybody else getting better. And
everybody else changed. Dallas.
We went backwards. We went We went back to 2022 around here. You know, minus Pollard. So that's like 2020. Yep. Matter of fact, we back in COVID year. You know, no Pollard with Zeke and Dak. But nah, man. So if y'all took a look this weekend, man, y'all know one of my favorite players in this league right now, the Baker Mayfields. OU's own Boomer Sooner. Yeah, man. Holla, what's my boy, Heisman Trophy winner? Oh, yeah. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, you see him and Tom Brady had little words back and forth over the weekend.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Baker Mayfield said, what did they say? They said that something about that before Baker came, they couldn't relate to the quarterback or something. And then Tom Brady came back and said, I thought the object was winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Not relate to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Something like that they said. Yeah. Something kind of going back and forth.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, Baker, you know, go back and forth with somebody else.
You know Tom hating because Baker out there doing what he's doing in Tampa and Tampa winning without Tom.
This is what Tom is hating on. Tom wish he could have had much fun as Baker have on the field.
Absolutely. Baker has a great time.
And that's why people don't like Baker, because Baker having fun. And football is a game, man. Have fun.
Have a great time, man.
You can have fun and still be good.
The man won the Heisman. You think he don't have skills? You think he can't put a pass on somebody's numbers? He's an undersized guy. He's a lot like Drew Brees. You know, and I constantly say this, but
if you go ask Cleveland, is he any good? They'll tell you he's better than Sean Watson.
Man, I'm telling you,
go ask Cleveland, is he any good?
They looking at Tampa Bay like, what did we do?
Yeah.
And what did we do?
And I told you, nephew.
We groomed this kid.
And I told you, nephew, I said when Cleveland did that, I was like, what the hell is Cleveland doing?
Absolutely. That was a bad move by the Cleveland Browns.
And the Cleveland going to suffer for that for a long time. It's hard to get a quarterback, man.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield went out there, man, beat the Philadelphia Eagles 33-16. The kid can just straight ball. Man, Baker was, let me see. He was 30 for 47 for 334 yards, man. 2 touchdowns, no picks. He got sacked twice.
Do you know why Baker?
You know, Baker QBR 100 rating was 100.2.
Baker believe, man. That's the main thing. Man, Baker. And like people be always talking about be humble and all that. Go to hell with that humble shit.
Man, when you have success, that instills authentic confidence in you that nobody can take away because you've done it. You've been there and you've done it. You've beat everybody. You've seen that you were better than everybody at whatever this is that you're doing. That instills a confidence in you. You can be sitting across from the expert of experts of football. But with your accomplishments inside of you, you know this dude don't know what he's talking about. Yeah. Bro, I can play it out. Yeah. Just because you can't see it because of the people that you've been watching lose and you continue to try and box this person into this shell of whatever you think winning looks like, and you pass me up, bro, that's on you, dog. But I'm a winner, dog. Everywhere I go, I'm going to affect because I win because I got this confidence in me. You know what I'm saying? I know what it takes to win. I know you don't know what happens behind the scenes. All you see is the commercials, the celebrations, the YouTube dances. That's what you see. But when that's off and you don't see none of that, you don't know what's going on. And I got that formula, dog. That's Baker Mayfield talking to the rest of the league. Baker Mayfield got that formula on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because this is the whole thing about Baker Mayfield. Like I said, Baker Mayfield, and I'm going to say it like this, Baker Mayfield had confidence before he did it because he already knew he could.
Absolutely.
But you know,
that's a certain level of confidence.
No, but then once you go do it, that's another level.
That's another level of confidence.
Now
Absolutely.
I did it, and I'm cocky, and I'm arrogant, and I'm confident, and all of that, because this is what I want people to do. I want all y'all to go to y'all Webster dictionary and look up the word humble. Yeah. And if you tell me how many humble athletes you want on your squad, Unc wants 0. Yeah. I don't want no humble athletes that think less of themselves on my, because that's what the humble means.
I'm telling you.
Go look up what humble means. Think less of yourself. Yeah. You be humble to Jesus Christ. Yeah. But these other players,
no humility there, bro.
Yeah.
No humility in that sense of the word.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this. Uncle is the best you ever seen. If you don't believe me, ask me. I'll tell you.
Ask me, dog. Ask me. I'll sit there and watch for about 10 minutes, and you'll find out real quick. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. That's how I feel. You know, that's hereditary right there. Yeah, man. And it's my real Unc. Yeah. And if you don't know, this is Noonish Sports and Tech, and I appreciate you tuning in today, man. We just chopping it up about sports like we like to do often, and hit that subscribe button if you're out there, man. We got memberships. We got merch, you know. Go on and join, man. Go on and hit that super like. You know, go on and, holler at your boys, man. We in here talking just authentic sports right here. You know, no biases. You know, I love the Cowboys, but I tell you when they suck.
Oh, I'll tell you when they suck. Do it right now. All of them suck.
You know what I'm saying?
All the way from Jerry down.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. And hey, man, again, it's your Wednesday. Hope you're getting the sip and get over that hump, man. Start happy hour early, whatever you want to call it, man. That's how we get down.
Yeah, if you see something, say something, man, because we good up here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we good, man. We absolutely good. But we still on this, man. So Sam Darnold, 4-0 with the Minnesota Vikings. Them boys look real right now.
Oh, yeah.
Sam Darnold's another one of them chip on my shoulder. I was a blue chip stud when I was coming up type cat, you know?
See, and this is the whole thing. Do you know what's different between Sam Darnold now and the old Sam Darnold? It ain't the X's and the O's, it's the Billies and the Jones.
Absolutely.
The people he playing with.
Absolutely, man. Much better group around him right now, man. So shout out Sam Darnold. He's going in, man. I can't say enough about this Jayden Daniels kid. He went out in Arizona. You know, I picked Arizona to win. I was like, all right, Kyler Murray can match his offense, you know. I think that Arizona's defense is a little better because Washington got the new defense they still trying to implement. No, sir. Yeah. That boy Jayden, I think he set a record for the most drives consecutively, most scoring drives consecutively.
Something like that for a rookie, not all time.
No, I think it's all time.
Oh, did it?
I think it's all time, huh? Yeah, it ain't for a rookie at all. Like the kid,
he scored 8-9 times in a row.
Absolutely, it's going back to 2 games.
Going back 2.
They haven't punted in forever.
Oh, okay. Because there was one game the week before that was no punts. Was that his game?
Hey, if you don't punt, you can't be a Pro Bowl punter, right?
No.
Cowboys had a Pro Bowl punter for like 3 or 4 years in a row.
Because he punting all the time.
Punting all the time. Goodness gracious, man! What stats matter in life to you?
And you can't be no Pro Bowl punter punting twice a game. You got to pump regular.
No,
you got to pump 3-4 times.
So let's look at this young man's stat line against the Cardinals. Jayden Daniels was 26 for 30, 233 yards, 7.8 average, 1 touchdown. He also had an interception in the game. 96.3 rating. Put up 42 points against the Cardinals in the game. They beat the Cardinals 42-14. That's why I said they're going to beat the Cowboys. Because Washington scores touchdowns. They get down the field. Jayden Daniels manipulates defenses very well, man. So, hey, y'all go watch that kid if you haven't seen him play, man. He's a special quarterback. He is very good, and it makes it look easy.
No matter what Washington do, they ain't going to do squat because they got Dan Quinn as a coach.
Jayden Daniels is like canceling that out.
Yeah, Jayden Daniels may have a good year, but I'm saying when it comes playoff time, man, Dan Quinn just
That kid's very good.
Yeah.
That kid's very good. And I don't know if you got to see, but Joe Flacco. We named a couple of our episodes Flacco last year.
Yeah, same, man.
We made a saying that we Flacco. That means we live right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We all, hey, if it ain't Flacco, it ain't me.
It ain't me, man. Flacco came in. Anthony Richardson went down again, this time with a hip injury. We saw what a hip injury did to Bo Jackson, and I hope it's not that significant what's going on with this young man. But against the Steelers, we both picked the Steelers to win this game, right? And the Colts, once Anthony Richardson went down, Flacco came in, threw for 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor ran for 1, and the Indianapolis Colts beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 27-24. It was a really good game.
Oh yeah, I know.
Justin Fields played a decent game. He was coming back in that game, man.
And say, man, Flacco did the same thing last year in Cleveland.
Yeah. Shout out Joe Flacco. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna pray for y'all for my Jets fans out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pray for y'all, man, because hey, that's like the year the Steelers lost to Tim Tebow in the playoffs. These boys lost to the Denver Broncos 10-9, and Rodgers, that reminded me of that playoff game when he lost to the 49ers that year. Rodgers ain't
10-9.
10-9, 3 field goals. That ain't supposed to happen on a Rodgers-led team.
No,
yeah.
you gotta put up more than 9. Because Aaron Rodgers can put the team on his back and carry the team and whoop-de-woo until he can't.
Yeah.
Until he can't.
Yeah, we gonna skip around in this order real quick,
Okay.
But we're gonna go straight to ring the bell.
Oh, we're gonna go straight to ring the bell?
Straight to ring the bell this week,
Say, man.
And we got Bob Hayes right now.
Bullet. See, there go another nickname.
Yeah, he earned it.
We also done had Mount Mutombo.
Yep.
We had Charlie. All these guys, man, they did something special, man. And the Bullet, Bob Hayes, was a different athlete, man. You know, I know this is football, but it's hard to talk about Bob Hayes, not talk about track and field.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why he's got his. That's why we got.
And Bob Hayes actually see some different strange things about Bob Hayes in his career. Because I mean, well, not strange, but a little different. Was his rookie year with the Dallas Cowboys, which was 1965, that he graduated from Florida A&M. But the Cowboys drafted Bob Hayes in 1964 because they had their provisional draft because Dallas was a new team, and they drafted Bob Hayes in 64 and maintained his rights until he came out of college. And then when he came out of college, and they signed him in 1965. But in the meantime, in 1964, he missed part of his senior year playing football at Florida A&M because he was at the 1964 Olympics winning the 100 meters. And to this day, Bob Hayes is the only person that has a gold medal and a Super Bowl ring. Bob Hayes. Now, people say Michael Carter. Michael Carter of the San Francisco 49ers has a silver medal in the shot put and two or three Super Bowl rings. Two of them for sure. But anyway, we're talking about Bob Hayes. And that's what separates Bob Hayes from a lot of people. Bob Hayes is the only one, like I said, that's got the Super Bowl ring and the gold medal. And Bob Hayes, when the Cowboys drafted Bob Hayes in 1965, he was a 12th round draft choice. They drafted him in 64, but they drafted him in such a late round because they knew he was going to have him next year. And in that 64 draft, the Cowboys actually got Mel Renfro, Bob Hayes, and Roger Staubach. And when Bob Hayes went to the Cowboys in 1965, Bob Hayes had 46 catches and 1,003 yards. So you do the math. He averaged almost 21 yards per reception his rookie year. And for his career, he averaged 20 yards even. And it's only 4 receivers in the history of the NFL that has averaged 20 yards or more for their career that qualifies with enough catches. And Bob Hayes right now, Bob Hayes still has 22 Dallas Cowboy team records. He has 10 receiving records right now, and he has 4 punt return records and various other records. But his total records that he still have with the Dallas Cowboys is 22 team records to this day that Bob Hayes still have. And his total touchdowns for his career is 71. And you know, back then it wasn't a throwing league, it was more of a running league. And you know, to have 71 touchdowns, average 20 yards per catch back in the 60s, and that was very rare. And, you know, Bob Hayes did a lot of stuff, and like I say, he got 22 team records right now, and he's the only person that got the gold medal and the Super Bowl ring. I mean, you know, he did so much in football and track and field. But the football accomplishments, he actually got a Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys in 1972. And actually, Bob Hayes was on his way to a lot more yards and a lot more touchdowns, but the Dallas Cowboys changed quarterbacks. And the next quarterback, his first quarterback was Don Meredith, and his next quarterback was Craig Martin, and then after that, Roger Staubach. And actually, when you see the Cowboys change from Don Meredith to those other quarterbacks, you could see Bob Hayes' statistics started to drop, and it had something to do.
So a good quarterback matter, what you say?
Yeah, quarterback matters, and I mean, and you know, Don Meredith is not a better quarterback than Roger Staubach, but he probably threw deep more.
Yeah,
you know, so that made a difference because Bob Hayes was a deep threat, and this is what the people need to know. There was no zone defense in the NFL until Bob Hayes.
Oh wow, he was that fast. Cause nobody can't hold him one-on-one.
Yeah, they invented the zone defense. Okay, you cover him for the first 15, 20 yards. Then you catch him
when he get in his zone.
Yeah, once he get right here, you pick him up because nobody was fast enough to stay with it. They invented zone defense because of Bob Hayes.
Wow, that is insane.
And we talk about nicknames.
Yeah.
Everybody know Bob Hayes was a bullet.
Bullet Bob Hayes. That's crazy.
How fast he was. And Bob Hayes, and you know, that's some of his football accomplishments.
Yeah.
Now, in his track and field accomplishments, in 1960, he ran 9.2, but the world record was 9.1. Then in 1963.
Wow. 10-2 or 10-1?
I mean, 9.2 in the 100 meters.
100 meters? Okay. 100 yards. 100 yards,
In 61, he tied the world record at 9.2. And in 63, he set the world record at 9.1 in the 100-yard dash.
Wow. So, I know Tyree Hill been talking about racing Noah Lyles.
Stop it. He can't do it.
Do you think Bullet Bob Hayes actually would have been a good race for Noah Lyles?
Absolutely, he would have, because Bob Hayes is the first person. Now, I talk about all this football stuff, and I got to throw this in. Bob Hayes is the first person that went under 6 seconds in the 60 meters.
And was he on cinder?
Dirt.
He was on dirt.
Yeah, and then in the Olympics, he ran 10.06 in lane 1 on dirt. That's after, and that was right after the 10,000 walk race. All that's in lane 1.
Wow! So it was a chopped up surface, is what you're saying.
It was a chopped up surface, and in the semifinals, Bob Hayes is the first person went under 10 seconds flat. He went 9.91, but they said it was wind aided, and they didn't count that. But then in the finals, he went 10.06 in lane 1. There was no preferred lanes like Noah allowed them getting out. Lane 5.
Lane 5, lane 6, yeah.
Bob Hayes was in lane 1.
My gosh.
And then not only that, the day before that, they had ran the 10,000 meters. And all
so that surface was soft.
All in lane 1.
Sand, dirt. And
Bob Hayes ran 10.06.
Wow,
that's what I just want athletes to know. The human body haven't changed. Just the training and the facilities.
And you go back and look at, and speaking of human body, go back and look at Bob Hayes. That dude was a specimen, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Triceps huge. He not no track runner because he's so big and bulky.
I mean,
when he was running track, he was. And I know it's some Justin Gallen and some thick looking dudes. They look like Bob Hayes though.
No, and Bob Hayes wasn't number 180, 85 pounds.
That boy, that was all muscle.
Oh yeah, And it wasn't all that weightlifting. Some of that was just genetics.
Yeah, that's insane.
So, Bob Hayes was that dude, man, in track and field and football.
Yeah, but I heard he couldn't catch too good, but he caught enough.
I mean, but this is the whole thing. All I can say, he still got I think somebody tied him. The Cowboy record is 71 touchdowns. Bob Hayes is still either got that or tied for it.
Like career?
Career. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And he averaged 20 yards.
It would have had to been who? Emmitt Smith? It would have had to be Emmitt Smith?
No. Receiving.
Oh, receiving.
No, Emmitt Smith got Emmitt Smith is number 2 behind Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice is all time.
Yeah, who receiving that for the Cowboys? Was it?
I think it's Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin? It had to be Michael Irvin, right?
But then it still may be Bob Hayes by himself. But he either got it or he tied with somebody right now. And it wasn't even a passing league back then.
Yeah.
It was a running league.
That's crazy, man. Bob Hayes sound fast and I'm up.
And Bob Hayes, and even right now on dirt, even in the Olympics.
On dirt, that's what's tripping me out. These boys are running on surfaces that are giving them some bounce back.
On the 4x1 relay, Bob Hayes right now still have the 4th fastest 4x1 anchor leg in the history of anchor legs in the Olympics.
What was his split?
8.
God, dog. Woo!
Don't make me say it's 878, something like that.
Goodness.
And number 1 is Usain Bolt with 873. Noah Lyle is second.
So he's 5/100ths of a second within Usain Bolt.
On dirt.
On dirt. Oh my goodness.
And Usain Bolt is on these tracks
with the bounce
back and push back, all the equipment, all that. So
that's insane.
So that's why
and long spikes.
Yeah, and so that's why I always tell athletes, just the training has changed, not the human body.
That's insane, bro. Holy cow, Bob Hayes. Hey,
Bob
man.
Hayes is what that was.
Shout out to another excellent episode of Ring the Bell.
Bell.
If you haven't heard of Ring the Bell, if this is your first time tuning in, man, go back. We got Ring the Bells on the NBA season. Did a Ring the Bell last week on Deacon Jones. But NBA, we got what?
Gail Sayers.
Yeah, Gail Sayers.
We got Rick Barry. We got Bob McAdoo. We got Jerry West.
Will Chamberlain.
Bob.
What's my guy with the Celtics?
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. Yeah, Larry Bird. Havlicek.
And John Havlicek. And man, when you go back and
Bill Walton.
Yeah, Bill Walton. And when you go back and listen to some of those Ring the Bells, I'm not just being funny or anything or trying to brag. I bet you're going to find out some things about these people that you didn't know.
Absolutely. So this is the thing about this show right here, man. Like, this is like bridging the gap. I got my ideals and thoughts about sports from 1982 and on. And really like 1987 and on, when I can actually see what was going on, listen to the radio, watch television, and understand what was going on.
Absolutely.
So when I come in saying Michael Jordan the GOAT, Unc looking at me sideways and saying, well, nobody's saying Jordan was the GOAT when he came to the league. Unc say Larry Bird was his daddy.
Hey.
In the 80s.
Go look at the record.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody always said, well, Michael gave Boston 60. Larry Bird had 50-something in the same game, man.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
So we like to bridge the knowledge gap on sports as well as have the knowledge about what's going on
right now. Absolutely.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So Unc don't ever let me make it. I'll be like, man, let me make it this time, dog. He the GOAT. And he's like, nah, dog. Ain't no unless you playing golf or tennis or track and field.
Sport.
Ain't no GOAT in team sports. That's what Unc like to say. But MJ's still the GOAT though in basketball.
Unc got me. I got a top shelf.
It is what it is.
And then I got a second shelf, third shelf. Mike on the top shelf, but he ain't the GOAT.
Oh.
Mike on the top shelf, but he ain't the GOAT.
I know you might say you on the second shelf.
Kareem on the top shelf, he ain't the GOAT.
Yeah, hey.
LeBron on the top shelf, but he ain't the GOAT.
You think LeBron on the top shelf?
Yeah, LeBron on the top shelf, yeah.
I don't know about that, huh? You only got 4 championships. You need at least 5.
You got to go more about championships.
You need at least 5 up there.
Well, then ain't that? Well, you better. Hey, it's a whole lot of people ain't up there. So Robert Ory up there, you got 7. No, he ain't no top shelf.
No, but he ain't a top shelf guy. But he got 7. But I'm saying, if we talking top shelf guys with championships,
LeBron's on top shelf.
Gotta have
when
at least 5. When
you're the all-time leading scorer,
I'm just playing, bro.
Yeah, I know you playing. You got me. LeBron on top shelf.
Bro, my dude, man. I love Bron. I love Bron. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna keep this thing rolling, keep this party going, man. But Good, bad, and the ugly for this week, Unc. What you got, man?
Say,
what was your
man,
good?
I
What was your bad?
I got something good, man.
What's your good?
Say, man, I've been going in on this dude.
Yeah.
I've been laughing at him. I've been dragging him like through the mud.
Yeah. Who's that?
Najee Smith.
Ooh, a twist.
Say, man,
a twist.
Did you see Najee Smith make 3 tackles behind the line of scrimmage the other night?
He against the Giants?
Against the Giants. Go look at the tape.
Boy showed up.
Number 58.
Yeah.
And guess what? What is that? Pro Football Focus or PPF or whatever.
Yeah.
They grade everybody.
Yeah.
Najee Smith got an 80-something, man.
What?
So I was like, what? I was like, by time that you show that you belong in the NFL,
you're supposed to do the Giants like that, saying you did it. So that's progress.
And then first you got to do anybody like that.
I'm just saying, at least the Giants. I mean, that's progress.
That's his first time doing it to anybody, so that's progress. So Najee Smith, man, shout out to you, man.
Shout out, Mazzy.
And this is what I hope that was. I hope that was a spark that started your fire. Because we going to need your fire with these guys gone. And I hope that's what that is. But that was the good. That was the good. Najee Smith, man.
What's that Fire and Desire? That song go hard, man. Yeah. Hey, we need that Fire and Desire up out here right now.
We need that. So Najee, that was the good.
What was your bad, huh? What was your bad?
My bad was Buffalo, man.
Ooh,
man, Buffalo had been looking good. I'm bragging on Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, Buffalo 3-0. Josh Allen got 7 touchdowns, no interception. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Shit, Buffalo got drugged.
Yeah, they did.
They got drugged. They got drugged, man, and they look like
drug.
They look like they didn't. They look like Dallas.
Yeah.
They look like they know what the hell going on the field.
Hey.
They did.
They got hit with that shocker.
They got hit with that shocker.
Sometimes when I see teams playing like that, I feel like they're not trying to show too much for later on in the season.
But I'm just saying, you better win early in the season.
It's a confidence thing.
Win much as you can when you can.
That psyche is real.
Because while you worry,
on both sides.
Yeah, because while you worry about later, by the time later come, all these people believe they can beat you now.
That's what I'm saying. That psyche on both sides is real.
Absolutely.
You know,
that was ugly, man. Buffalo. Yeah. I'm talking about offense. I mean the bad. Buffalo played bad on offense. Mm-hmm. They played bad on defense. Josh Allen played bad.
Yeah, he did. And we've seen him play worse, though. We've seen him play ugly in the past.
At least he didn't
throw 4 interceptions.
To turnover. Yeah. But he just didn't play like the Josh Allen I had seen in 3 weeks.
He didn't get up for the game like he thought he would.
Yeah, he really did.
What up, Joey Page? It hurt so much watching the Cowboys losing. Hey, man.
Join the crowd.
It's going to hurt the rest of the season. Hey, going for the next 4 years, just jump on board with us, man. You know, we Kansas City around here, Dallas Texans.
I hope you got your Advil or a leave or whatever.
The number.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I hope you got your Aleve or Advil, whatever. Cause if it hurt, you're going to need some painkillers.
Hey, you're going to need that.
And you might have to get that, you might have to the doctor go get that Tylenol 500.
6-7 wins. Unless we take this opportunity right now. We can wait till game 8 to go get Aaron Donald, but we need to go get Hassan Reddick. It'll be my number 1 choice.
You better go get somebody.
Or Jadeveon Clowney, my number 2 choice. Oh, yeah. We need to go get one of those guys. They need to go
get both of them right now, really.
Yeah, if they get them both. I don't know if they can afford them both. Right. But if we can get them both, that'd be excellent.
Jerry worth $10 billion, so in just the Cowboys. But anyway, the ugly.
Yeah. What's the ugly? What's your ugly?
The ugly is the foot race. The ugliest foot race. The ugliest foot race I ever seen in my life in the NFL was Derrick Henry trying to run 80 yards, and the other guy's too slow to catch him.
And he pulling off.
He's slow, and they slower.
Oh, my God. I was like, those are DBs. I know they're going to catch him, and he was pulling off on them.
Man.
In a football field, you think it's big, but in real life, it's that long.
Hey.
If somebody get out there on you.
Derrick Henry, I could read it when they showed the close-up when he was running. With his head back, he was saying, I'm too tired. I hope they catch me, so I won't have to run this far. But they was running behind him saying, they head back, I'm too slow. I wish he fall. I won't have to chase him.
You read their lips on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, I read their looks. No, their looks on their face. Derrick Henry wanted somebody to catch him. but they was too slow.
Couldn't do it.
That was the ugliest foot race I ever seen in my life.
And meanwhile, I'm watching like, dang, Derrick Henry look fast.
But then when you went back and watched it.
I know better,
Yeah. But when you went back and watched it the second time, you was like, no, they just real slow.
Yeah. I can't believe I saw them DBs in Buffalo.
DeMar Hamlin and what's that? Ain't that
Could
his name?
not, yeah.
Hamlin, the one that, and the other guy, man, those guys were slow as a turtle.
Appreciate you, Joe Page. Joey said it's hella funny.
Yeah. Say, man.
Jerry don't know what we doing, LOL. I do need the ibuprofen. Yeah, man, you need more than ibuprofen, dog.
Say, man, like I said, you
might go find some Oxycontin, some fentanyl.
No. Don't go that far. No, just go get the ibuprofen from 800 milligrams. That
them boys driving you crazy, dog. Hey, it's bad too right now.
You need a lot of pain pills for with the Cowboys. Now that's my good and bad and ugly.
Yeah, so my good, man, is Lamar Jackson, Unc.
He finally.
I don't want to hear no more Lamar Jackson and Dak comparisons because there is no comparison. Please. There's no comparison. Other than the playoff results.
Until it comes to the playoffs.
Ain't no comparison between the quarterback play. The quarterback play is what separates them.
Absolutely. We ain't going to You're absolutely right.
Now, if we talking straight analytics, we can go analytical and look at the analytics. But I'm an athlete myself, so I hate analytics. You know, I produce numbers, but don't let the numbers define me. Analytics can't speak on clutch numbers. Can't talk on big games.
No.
You know?
Oh, no.
But or big game players, big time players. Analytics can't do that.
No.
But you know, Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, I will say, both of them. Because in the first two games, people were talking smack about Derrick too, talking about, he washed up. Baltimore ain't nearly what we thought they'd be running that football. That running attack don't look too threatening to anybody. Till they came to Dallas, got a little confidence after that win.
Damn.
Went to Buffalo, blew them boys out. You know, like, Baltimore looks ready to rock at this point. If they can stay healthy, they look really good. That defense is playing well together. Kyle Van Noy got doggone in the analyst booth for a few games.
Oh, yeah.
Like he was done when he left New England. Right?
Right.
The boy came back with a vengeance. You know, out there balling in Baltimore right now. I think he played somewhere else in between the two. I can't think of where it was. But the kid's balling, man, looking really good on that defensive side of the ball. Of course, we know about Kyle Hamilton. We know about 44. We know about Roquan Smith. We know about several of the guys on the defensive end. But when Mark Andrews gets right, Buffalo's going to be tough to stop. Baltimore's going to be tough to stop, man.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be real tough to stop. Real tough to stop. So that's my good. My bad, the Philadelphia Eagles. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mimicking the Cowboys. Don't want anybody to win the East. They don't want anybody. Cowboys and the Eagles are like, here, Washington, take it. Take it from us. We don't want it. Take it. And primarily the Eagles, because they made so many off-season moves. And they still looking like they having locker room issues. Like they don't get along. Right? Why I say Washington's going to win this is because they, like Michael Irvin said, they look like they're having fun. And they're winning. And that only gets scarier when you got a team that likes each other, looks like they're having fun, and they're winning. They're all on the Jayden Daniels train. Meanwhile, Philadelphia and Dallas are reeling right now, trying to figure out what is going on. Philadelphia, the difference between Philadelphia and Dallas, they got the personnel. They got personnel that can turn it around. I don't think Dallas does at this point, especially with Micah and D-Law out.
No.
Yeah, Philadelphia got the personnel. But the Cowboys not so much.
Cowboys don't have the personnel.
Not so much. So that's my bad and my ugly. It's Dallas Cowboys offense. It's just bad. Hey, Auntie Pam, how you doing? Them snacks look good. Thank you. Auntie Pam go hard, huh?
Oh yeah, that's my wife.
Hey, man.
Yeah, she go hard.
Hey.
That's why she my wife.
I love it. But man, my ugly, man. What did I just say? Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Was that my bad or my ugly?
Oh, that was your ugly.
That's my Philly. Yeah, man. Y'all got to figure it out, man. I need y'all to go on y'all just need to start winning some games so the Cowboys can stop trying to win and get some good draft stock.
Hey.
Let's go on and throw this season, Cowboys. You know, but nah, Philly, y'all got to figure it out. A.J. Brown was out this past week. I understand that. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, he's on my fantasy team. I hated it too. But shouldn't lose to Tampa Bay. Yeah, of course, Tampa Bay still got some residue left from that Super Bowl when Tom Brady was here.
And then
It's a different team, though.
Before Tom Brady got there, Tampa Bay had the number one defense and 2,000-yard receivers.
Yeah.
Godwin
and Evans.
Yeah.
With an A.
And, you know, a whole lot of times, you know, when we talk about, you know, just like the other day we was talking about our receivers, and somebody said in the comments, you know, because I named a lot of receivers, and then somebody said, I take Mike Evans. And, you know, when I talk about all these other guys, Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, Metcalf and all that, even Tyreek Hill, my boy in Dallas City Lab, I don't even put them in the category with Mike Evans. Because Mike Evans has done this for 10, 11 years.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So Mike Evans is some of these guys still trying to.
You guaranteed 1,000 yards out of Mike Evans, basically.
Yeah, they still trying to go for their picking on.
Yeah.
And Mike Evans is on a different level.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely.
Once you do something for 10,
Shout out
11
Gary
years,
Page.
please don't talk about me in the same breath somebody did at 3.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's just the way it awkward.
Yeah. Hey, it's boy Chaz Douche, man. Dutch. I hope I said it. Is it Douche or Dush? Chaz Douche, I think. Says Eagles are poop salad. Yes, they are poop salad.
Yeah.
Complete poop salad. And then Tripp say the rookie don't got tape on him. Week 10 it turns bad. I don't know, man. Just because of the poison I'm seeing this kid play with. And I do understand that point you got. Right? And
Tripp, you got a great point.
It would get bad way before week 10, you know. Way before week 10.
Get about 6 or 7. We'll see.
Yeah. The second quarter. You know, game 5, 6, 7, yeah. This is what we're going to see. They got 4 games on them. They see what the Washington likes to do with them. Yeah, they're going to make an adjustment.
I'm going to say this.
He's just been so – it seems like he hadn't had any trouble with anything at this point. Like, no trouble.
And the quarterback is not going to be the problem with Washington.
Yeah.
It's going to be Dan Quinn. That's just my opinion.
Oh, no. Hey, Gary Hayes passed, bro. And pause on that, dog. So, I can't even say that out loud, but y'all can read it if you watch.
What is it?
18 bat, easy. Oh, no. No. My boy 18 bat just responded to my boy Gary Hayes right here. That's funny, dog. Hey, dog, we passing over here, dog. Easily, there's no question. Pause on the whole situation right now. Switch the subject. I ain't even trying to go there, but we're going to keep this thing moving. Moving along. Oh, Noonish football, fantasy football week. The league, man, hey, got that dub. You know, I gave number 1 Yazerski their first loss of the season. And I put up, I think, a season high score, 289 or something like that. I ain't got it in front of me right now. But well, let me see. I can't see. I can't see that far. Pardon me, I can't see that far. Let me see real quick. Let me check out these scores. But yeah, man, so Tripp the GOAT.
Goo Punch is
and Goo Punch. Goo Punch going hard right now.
Hey, man, Goo Punch running this thing. Look like.
Yeah, man, so we have 2 of our top subscribers, yeah, man. Our top member, Tripp the Ghost. You know what I'm saying? In the building right now. So they joined us in the Fantasy Football League this year, man. So we like more interactive experiences like that. You know what I'm saying? This is an IX over here. This is an interactive experience around here. You know, so we definitely want to interact with our subscribers and everybody watching the show. I can pull it up on this phone right here, actually. Y'all, it's all good. I'm about to switch the background up real quick so I can pull up this week's Noonish. Pay me no mind as I do this for the next few seconds.
I tell you all the time that J.A. is a producer, the director, the star of the show.
Hey, man.
Unc just along for the ride.
Hey, Unc is the guru. I know you saw the commercial. If you didn't, we'll play it in a minute. Don't worry. You will see what it is. Yeah. But currently, this past, so Yazerski still in first place, now 3-1. Tied with Miss Christiana Yebra. For first place, and we have a 4-way tie first place. Fat ass losers Jonas Bull, who I beat last week or a couple weeks ago, is in third place at 3-1, and Mr. Punch is at 3-1 as well. They're all tied for fourth. Right behind them tied for first. I'm sorry. Yeah, so you know,
tied for first.
And Lewis Hammer Time, Miss Christiana Yerba, that's our previous fantasy football winner. If you haven't watched, that's our first lady at F1, but she's also, the CMO of a analytics company. If you watch MLB baseball on Friday nights on Apple TV, you'll see the analytics that come up on that. That is the organization and the company that Christiana is the chief marketing officer for. So when it comes to these analytics, it's real over there. They also do NASCAR, the NBA. Oh, yeah. They got several contracts in professional sports. And she knows her shiznit. Okay, so she won fantasy football last year. I don't even care. She beat me, man, like 3 times last year. Pissed me off. But coming for your head, Christiana. You the one I'm gumming for. I already beat Yazerski right now. And then we got Fat Ass Losers and Goo Punch, man, 3-1. Like he took his first L this week. Goo Punch, you ain't supposed to be losing, bro. What happened, dog? Back to the Future, that's Donnie Boaz. Formerly Chancellor the Fourth on Young and the Restless. We got Jung Gang Trip. Trip Allah, that's my boy Trip, man. If you see him right here.
Oh, he was
Trip the Ghost. He's here.
Boaz was
Chancellor the Fourth on Young and the Restless.
Oh, I didn't know Chancellor that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's that Debo. He was there for a year, about a year.
He was on Dallas or something else.
Yeah, he's been on Dallas, man. He's been on Great Debaters. I mean, several movies. Mile American on Netflix. Donnie's been on several movies. He's got like over 100 credits right now on IMDb. Okay. So that's one of my best friends in life, man. That's my brother, man. So it's my son's uncle. So he's in the league with us, man. Then we got Jung Gang Trip, another one of that is our number 1 member. Like just straight up, that is what it is. If you want his spot, go on and get that membership. Go on and start interacting and talking your ish when you watching and tuning in with us, man. We have a good time. Watch parties every Wednesday around noon. We getting it in. Speed Kills. Ray Edwards, former Olympian on the USA track team, relay team. I believe they won a gold in the World Championships or something, I believe, right? Yeah. And then, he went to the Olympics as well, participated as a relay guy for the U.S. and also I think he ran for Nigeria. And then my boy, my aunt right here.
What, Nigeria?
Yeah.
Ray?
Yeah.
I got to talk to Ray, but what are you doing running for Nigeria?
The same reason why, people do that. Same reason why the pole vaulter up in Sweden was pole vaulting and he graduated from LSU and grew up in Louisiana his whole life.
Oh, no, I know. I'm just
and then we got Unc, Unc at the bottom, man. Unc ain't even cared about his squad.
Hey, Unc in the lead. So y'all got to have somebody to beat.
Yeah. We got Mark Clayton in the league, too, former OU wide receiver and Baltimore Raven. That's our homie. He on the show. He saw that show with us, man. That's my bro, man. He'll be on. We're going to find times to make Mark when time it matches up,
Yeah, when his time matches our time.
Yeah, we're going to get it in. We're going to get it in, man. But yeah, man, that's it for the Noonish Fantasy Football League update. Got that dub this week. Let's go. I'm like them Cowboys 2-2, but I'm better. That's all I'm saying. I got promise on my squad. I don't know about them boys. But here goes the rundown, Who you got this week? Predictions. Hey, if y'all haven't already, man, go over to BetUS. Check out this QR code right here. Check out the link, man. You'll see the BetUS link on our page. Click that bad boy. Go on the scan, man. Use our code right here, man. So, you get a little discount. Things cool with us. You get a little more money when you play with us. You know what I mean? For the free. So, these are our week 5 predictions. Last week went pretty well. For myself, I don't know about you, but I did pretty good. But who you got? We got these hot takes real quick. Rapid fire. What's good? Tampa Bay, Atlanta Falcons. Who you got,
Tampa Bay, Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to go Tampa Bay.
All right. I got Tampa. I got them Baker Mayfields, man. Atlanta got to do a little more to prove it to me.
They got them Kirk Cousins over there, Falcons.
Yeah, they do. They looking good, too.
They look good, too.
But them Baker Mayfields, man, tried and true.
I'm going Baker.
Baker cocky, man. He want to beat the old dude. He want to beat the old buck. And we got Miami versus New England. Who you got,
I got New England.
All right. I got Miami.
Miami looking terrible, man.
Yeah, New England been terrible for a few years. Raiders versus the Broncos.
I got the Broncos. Raiders looking terrible, too.
I got Broncos as well. Cowboys versus the Steelers. Who you got,
I got the Cowboys.
Is that what you mean, though?
I got the Cowboys.
You putting money on the Cowboys?
No, I ain't putting no money on them damn Cowboys.
This the BetUS right here. Who you got?
Oh, if it's BetUS.
Yeah, this is the BetUS. We want the people to go and take our picks.
If I had to bet, I'm betting on the Steelers. But I picked the Cowboys. Just quick pick. I ain't got no money online.
Put your money on the Steelers, what he said. That's what I'm going with as well.
Put your money on the Steelers, but put your heart on the Cowboys.
Yeah, man. I can't. Then we got the Jets and the Vikings playing over in England this weekend. Early game on Sunday. I love it.
with the Vikings. The Sam Donald again. Man, the Jets look. They was almost my ugly this week.
The Jets. I mean, it was bad now.
That was ugly.
It was bad now.
That was bad.
That was very ugly.
Yeah,
like you say, Aaron Rodgers ain't supposed to score 9 points. And then we got the Browns and the Commanders. I almost said the other team.
I'm gonna go with the Commanders. Man.
I'm going with the Commanders too.
Browns playing bad too.
Hey, Commanders got offense.
Yeah.
All right, so they're gonna score points. That's what I do know. Then we have San Francisco and the Cardinals. Who you got, Hump?
San Francisco.
I got the Cardinals in this one, Hump.
I got San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco. Yeah, they got Debo back, but they still missing some key players on their squad right now.
San Francisco won last week, didn't it?
Yeah, they won.
Yeah, they're gonna beat the Cardinals. The Cardinals look terrible. I mean, the Cardinals. That's why I'm picking against the Cardinals.
Kyler Murray, man, is all I'm saying. That kid, and Marvin Harrison Jr. They 2-2 right now. They solid. They ain't bad. They got the same record as San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm taking San Francisco. You take the Cardinals.
All right. We got the Saints and the Chiefs.
The Chiefs, too.
Yeah, I'm with the Chiefs too, man. Yeah. I'm with the Chiefs too. Saints might. I'm with
Saints
the Chiefs.
ain't did shit since Dallas.
Yeah.
They
2-2 as well now, right?
Yeah, and they finna be 3-2 and 4-2 and 5.
2-3, 2 and 4.
They're gonna stay on that 2. They're gonna stay on that 2.
For a minute.
Yeah.
Then we got the Panthers and the Bears. Andy Dalton got him another. Did he get another win this week?
Yeah,
I know he played well. No, Andy Dalton with the Panthers.
I'm taking the Panthers, man. The Browns. I'm taking the Panthers, man.
Well, I got to take the Bears because the Bears actually had a decent win this weekend. I didn't think they was gonna win that game.
Yeah, I'm taking the Panthers.
Okay, I'm taking the Bears. I think the Bears defense is better than the Panthers, and it's just the Panthers.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing really to say about them. I just don't believe in them. I don't trust them at all.
I don't believe in the Bears either.
And I don't believe in Andy Dalton. Like Andy Dalton was here.
I ain't got nothing to pick. I mean,
Andy Dalton ain't much.
Yeah.
Like what Tom Brady proved is a quarterback can play until they're 40. So these guys are really trying to stretch it. Matthew Stafford, Andy Dalton, like it's crazy.
First,
I don't think Andy Dalton's that old.
They ain't Tom Brady.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They are not. Yeah, who the Bears play last week? It was a West Coast team, and I thought they were gonna lose that game. They played the Rams and they won 28-18.
Who was that?
The Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Rams look horrible too. Yeah.
Yeah. That could have been part of the ugly as well. Jacksonville could be part of the ugly, but they play the Colts this week. Joe Flacco and the Colts. Who you got?
Colts play who?
The Jaguars.
I got the Colts. I got Flacco.
Man, I got to take Jacksonville just because they due for a win, and they beat the Colts, I think, twice last year. But those are always tough games for Jacksonville.
They have Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Joe Flacco is an old pro veteran.
Hey, Super Bowl winner.
He too rattled.
Hey,
all that stuff.
That's one of them Brady's we talking about.
Yeah, he
just
keep pecking away.
That boy Joe Flacco was on the couch last year. Got a call, made the team, and got a call from another team from his performance last year, man. So Flacco out there doing it, man. And then we got Green Bay. Oh my gosh, who is that? I can't tell who that is. Hold on, I gotta stand up, y'all. Forgive me. Oh, the Rams. Got Green Bay and the Rams right now.
The way the Rams got beat by Chicago last week, didn't it?
Yeah.
I almost got good. Oh, Green Bay. Yeah, I got Green Bay.
Yeah, I got Green Bay.
Yeah, because Jordan Love back too.
He's back second week.
Yeah. Because they won last week too.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm tripping off of. I had to remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Green Bay easy on that one. No doubt about it.
Every day.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Then we got the Tennessee Titans versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Man, that's a crapshoot.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles, man.
Going with the Eagles?
Eagles got better personnel.
They do. I'll go with the Eagles as well.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I think they're going to get back on the right side of this thing, on the winning category. I think they start to separate themselves from the Cowboys in the next 3-4 games. We'll see, though. They seemingly wanting to keep it close. I don't know why. Baltimore and the Bengals. Who you got, Hump?
Oh, I got Baltimore.
Baltimore? Yeah. Oh, I think the Bengals are going to squeak this one out somehow, some way.
I'm going to tell you like this.
They're struggling right now.
If Baltimore lose, Baltimore's in trouble.
Bengals and Baltimore have had some, some games just about matchups and coaching.
You 2-3.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You ain't looking for no, when I say in trouble, you ain't looking for no 13-12 win. You're going down to Dallas now. You're going for 10-11.
Yeah, I'm putting my money.
Not in trouble, but they are not. if they lose to Cincinnati, they ain't on no road to no Super Bowl.
Yeah, I got to put my money on Baltimore. I got to put my money on Baltimore. I know my mind's telling me no, but my money, you know what I'm saying? My money telling me Baltimore.
Hey, yeah, my money.
You know what I'm saying?
If I was gonna bet money, I put on Baltimore.
That's all I'm saying. And then who we got next? We got Buffalo and the Texans. That's gonna be a good game.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo. I don't think they're gonna lay 2 eggs.
Yep.
I mean, it ain't even an egg, but because the Texans ain't no joke. But because T.J. Stroud. But I just think Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen good, man.
They playing in Houston.
I don't care.
I'm taking the Texans, man.
I'm taking Buffalo.
And you know, I ain't no Houston cat like that.
Yeah, I'm taking Buffalo.
But I believe in C.J. Stroud and their leader, and I don't think Houston's gonna lose 2 in a row.
Yeah.
So I'm taking Houston in that one.
And I think Buffalo has really got overall. Oh, what's the name in the Houston name?
Joe Mixon?
No, Diggs.
Diggs, absolutely.
Oh!
Yeah, Diggs.
I'm taking Buffalo.
You know Diggs want to show out now.
No, Josh Allen want to show out. It's proven he don't need you. I'm taking
you think
Buffalo.
So? Ooh.
Yeah, Josh Allen want to show he don't need
you. In Dallas.
Yeah,
and I think he was just here collecting a check. I don't really think he was working.
No, are we there? Let me see.
Let's see. Say we lost a signal.
Say something, Trip. See if you still.
And it looked like we lost a signal.
Oh, God.
All right, we back. We good.
Okay.
We rocking.
Okay.
We rocking. Let me make sure. Yeah, we rocking.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Appreciate it, Trip, man.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
That's why you our number one guy, Trip.
Yeah, Trip say we just came back on, man.
How long
appreciate you, Alejandro Brown. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, man, but it's all good. We back.
I hope we weren't gone too long.
Hey, what was the last game that y'all saw us talk about? Were we still on the Texans and the Bills? What game? What was the last game y'all heard us call? Battle. Let me see who we got. I can't see the logo. All right, we got the Giants and the Seahawks next week.
I'm taking the Seahawks.
I got Seahawks all day.
Yeah.
Oh, Houston was the last game? All right, cool. Appreciate you, Alejandro. Buffalo, Houston, yeah, appreciate that trip.
Yeah, so
appreciate
you,
bro.
Much on where we was at.
Oh, yeah. And then last game, we got the Chargers and the Lions. Ooh-wee.
I'm taking Lions.
You taking Lions?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to take the Chargers.
I like Dan Campbell, and I like the Lions.
I like Jim Harbaugh.
I think Dan Campbell.
Period.
Jim Harbaugh, college coach. No, I'm just,
I was about to say, he went to the Super Bowl with Colin Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
James Harrison got that touchdown up the sideline against. That was against the Cardinals. But yeah, he went to the Super Bowl though.
And you see when James Harrison ran for that touchdown, did you see who couldn't catch him?
Who?
Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh yeah, that's kind of like Aaron Donald beating LaShawn McCoy. I'm glad he did it too. LaShawn talking all that smack, boy. Chill out.
Oh, Shady. Oh, man,
Shady.
Shady McCoy, get on my nerves.
Oh, Shady McCoy.
He got a good nickname. Shady mean more than football.
Yeah.
Shady
absolutely.
Because his comments is shady when he talk about it.
They suspect. They Moving on. WNBA playoffs, man. It's going down right now. No Caitlin Clark, but, you know, I still see people in the arena. I don't know. I haven't seen the top level of the arena, but still people in there watching these games right now, as they should be. Because there's some talented young women in there balling right now. And the New York Liberty and the Las Vegas Aces, I think that might be the most watched series right now in the playoffs left. I mean, without, you know, once Caitlin Clark exited the playoffs, it was evident. Her impact was evident. I'll say that much.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right? So, but now we got Aja Wilson. You know, and you know, she's playing against Breanna Stewart, and you know, it's some studs on both teams now. We got Plum, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
On Vegas,
anytime you advance, most of the time you got a better team than the other team.
Yeah.
You know, you can have one or two good players, but if somebody got they can match your 2 or 3 top best players, then they got 3 or 4 more, and you got 1 or 2, they're gonna beat you.
Yeah, and Liberty's got the most star power, I want to say.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Probably so.
But I don't know at the same time because Aja Wilson's won 2 MVPs in a row, right? And right now, New York's up in the series 2-0. And I know that Vegas has won 2 championships in a row, but it's gonna be real tough for them to get out of this series right now.
Yeah, you down 2-0,
and they in a 5-game series. Like that is not what you want.
5-game series, man. That's almost like being down 3-0 in a 7-game series.
Yeah, absolutely. They lost by 4 to the Aces. They got Ionescu on the Liberty as well. Looks like she went off in the last game as well. Looks like Aja did what she does in the last game at 24 points, 7 boards. People in double digits typically wins. Is that what you say?
Most of the time.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, New York had 4 in double digits as well, but it was a close game. It was 88-84.
Yeah.
Right. Ionescu went off for 24 points.
Somebody had 2 or 4 more than the highest one.
Yeah.
I mean, usually, that's one of
my
her
and Aja, Ionescu basically canceled Aja out with 24 points.
Yeah.
And then Young for Vegas had 17, and she was the second. Actually, this time it didn't work out for Young because they had more double-digit people on Vegas than New York.
Oh, okay. How many New York?
They had more, right? New York has 5, 1 on the bench, right?
Okay.
And then 3 of the starters for New York, Breonna Stewart.
But usually, go to it. That's
Jacquel
that's
Jones
one of my go-to deals.
Yeah.
When I see who won the game.
Yeah.
I go there, and most of the time, every now and then, and if it's not, and if it's like one of those people that have 12 or 14 points more than your highest score.
Yeah, well, this was very similar. The difference here was the number of goose eggs on the bench. So the Aces had 2 ladies with 0 points, and New York had 1 lady with 0 points on the bench.
See, those 2s and 4s.
Yeah, that stuff matters. Yeah, that stuff matters.
Close game.
That stuff matters.
And that goes to what? The more better personnel. Your bottom guys got 2. Your bottom guys got 0.
Exactly. Exactly.
So that means your bottom guy 2 points better than my bottom guy.
And then on the Minnesota on the Minnesota Leaks and Connecticut side, they got a 1-1 series going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the Minnesota Lynx was going to do very well this season. I could see them going to the finals easily, but the Connecticut Sun, they playing really good basketball right now. They took the loss last night, right? They got the first win, but this is going to be a good series right here, because I've been watching Connecticut here recently, and they can ball. They put Caitlin out, right? Yeah. So, they can go, and they got some girls that were in the Olympics that can play. Alyssa Thompson, I believe that's her name. Yeah, Alyssa Thompson, she goes.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, Alyssa Thompson, yeah.
Yeah, so she scored 18 in the loss yesterday, but no, man, it's it's gonna be a fun series, man. We'll see what the Aces can do. I said Aja, she might have a chance to catch Cheryl Miller. I'm not Cheryl Miller. What's her name? Cheryl Swoops and what's the other? Cynthia Cooper.
Yeah.
With the 4 championships. They got 2 right now. They're trying to 3 Tallulah. Getting that bag, man. Getting that bag. Let me see. Shady Snort. That Trip say Shady Snort that. Yeah, yo. Oh, Massa Baby got bounced. Oh, yeah, she lost, man. But so did LeBron and Jordan. Well, actually, LeBron didn't make the playoffs his first year. Jordan lost his first year in the first round. First few years he lost in the first round.
First 5 or 6.
Yeah,
first
man.
5 or 6 years he lost first round.
Is we sad, boss? Nah, we ain't sad, dog. Just looking forward to next year and looking forward to the finish of this season. I'm just glad she brought more attention to the league. I just want people to admit that she brought more attention to the league. That's it.
Absolutely.
I never said she was the greatest person in the league or the greatest player. I never said that.
No.
She's cold-blooded. She's different than anybody else I've seen in that league. You know what I'm saying? She's shooting them long-range trays. She led the league in assists as a rookie. Like, what y'all want from the girl? Like, she's cold. That's all I'm saying. That's like me saying Luka Doncic is cold. Like, she's cold. Like, she can ball. Give her the props. People watching. More people are watching. The best thing I've heard is Caitlin Clark is being compared to Tiger Woods. That's the best comparison that I said. I'm not saying that she's not.
Oh, no, I was just saying.
Breonna Stewart's a better all-around offensive player, defensive player than Caitlin Clark. But when it comes to just shooting a rock, I ain't seen that before. I ain't seen it. I don't care what anybody. You can bring up any name. Ionescu can shoot the rock. She can't shoot it from Caitlin Clark range, right? That's just like Steph Curry range.
Now, the only other one she got is a girl over in Dallas. Now, she shoot like that.
Oh, yeah. Enrique?
Enrique shoot like that.
Well, Enrique don't have the range, but she can shoot them threes, though.
I mean, what?
I'm talking about them half-court joints.
Oh, well,
them logo threes. Hey. Caitlin the only one I see doing that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a high percentage chance she's going to hit it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying about Caitlin. And she assist queen. She's got a high basketball IQ. That's all I'm saying. And people talking about her defense, they don't pay her to play defense. All right? Period. Black Tracian, Tiger Woods, do you understand how many championships these black people are so happy she's getting compared to the guys? Bro, I mentioned that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Before I read this, I just mentioned that.
Except
whether she wins the championships, that's yet to be seen. But the demographic, bringing them to the game, the impact financially to the business is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Said the entertainer. Had it not been for Tiger Woods, we would have missed out on that joke. Barbecuing out on the course. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
All wrong in a wave cap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Out on a golf course. Like, we would have missed that joke if Tiger Woods didn't join the league. It's a lot that people that I didn't watch it. I knew about the WNBA, but I wasn't watching. I wasn't tuning in to watch games, dog. Yeah. I tuned in this year, though. Like, that's just what it is. Yeah. And, you know, I'm not saying everybody's like me, but I'm telling you how she impacted me to going and watching the games. And I know it's a lot of people like me.
Yeah, and I'm going to say, for me, I'm not trying to take nothing away from Kayla, all that. For me, I went and started watching the game, not only, and I ain't trying to take nothing away from her, but not only because of Kayla Clark. I started watching the NBA also because of Angel Reese. And I'm
WNBA?
tell you what, I mean the WNBA.
Yeah.
And this is because of this whole thing. Kayla Clark brought a different demographic graphic. So did Angel Reese. And I'm going to tell you why. Yeah. Angel Reese brought the fashion.
Yes, she did.
Uncle love fashion.
Absolutely.
Uncle love fashion. So just like some people tune into the NBA games back in the day just to see what the players going to have on.
Yep.
I want to see not only Angel Reese, even the 6'8" young lady. They're always coming to the game dressed different. Fly.
Yeah.
Fly. So that had an impact.
Absolutely.
So I watched for Caitlin Clark's play.
Yeah.
And I watched for Angel Reese fashion and play.
Yeah, her hustle.
Yeah, her hustle. Yeah. And to me, I compare Caitlin Clark more to a Larry Bird because when Larry Bird and Magic came to the league was tape delayed. I was trying to think that's been so long ago.
Yeah.
Tape delayed.
Yeah.
And if you saw a game, it was on Sundays.
Yeah.
And maybe you might get one on Saturdays every now and then.
With no live action going down in the NBA back in the day like it is now. And it's huge.
And then
now.
when Larry Bird and Magic came, they started playing games on Friday nights, on Sundays sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, the whole NBA picked up and went from one level to a next level, and Larry Bird, and I'm going to say that Larry Bird got 3 MVPs.
Yeah.
And that was because of Larry Bird's popularity, and I'm going to tell you, Larry Bird got more MVPs than Magic Johnson, but it was Larry Bird's popularity and Magic Johnson's showmanship.
Yeah, no doubt.
No
doubt.
Together,
the swag. Yeah, absolutely.
Together. And I compare
the
Caitlin
perfect
Clark
blend
more to just because I compare Caitlin Clark to Larry Bird, I do not compare Angel Reese to Magic Johnson.
No.
I don't.
No.
I don't.
Different skill levels.
She did bring some demographics to the game too, but not like Magic did. It's like I compare her to her, but I don't compare her to him.
We compare Angel to Andre Drummond.
No, I don't compare her to Andre Drummond. No, I don't do that.
Double-doubles, huh? What you mean? That ball was a 15-12 machine.
Andre Drummond ain't won nothing on no level.
No,
so not high school, college, little league, nothing.
We talking about pro. We talking about pro. We can't bring college in the pro ball.
Well, yes, you can.
See Andre Drummond in the pros.
No.
Double machine.
Andre Drummond ain't brought nobody to the game to watch and see how he play. Andre, this is more than numbers.
She Ben Simmons then.
This is impact.
She Ben Simmons
No,
then.
this is impact on the league.
So she Ben Simmons.
No,
she fashion.
No, she ain't had no more impact on the WNBA. We talking about impact. We ain't talking about play. her impact on the WNBA is way more impact than Andre Drummond and Ben Simmons quadrupled together. That's all I'm saying. Her impact, her followership. I ain't never went and watched no Ben Simmons game.
Ben Simmons cold, huh? That's Balenciaga Ben. I ain't seen. I forgot watching what he played like.
Ben Simmons ain't setting no records, have you? Or is Andre Drummond, but Angel Reese has.
Ben Simmons ranked number 14 of all time as far as triple doubles is concerned.
I said set a record.
That ain't no 14.
But Angel Reese at least set a record for double doubles in the WNBA. I'm saying on her level, she has done more than Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond ain't set no records. He ain't won nothing. He ain't did nothing.
He double doubles. I'm talking about numbers though.
Yeah, we talking about impact. But even though it's a double, it wasn't the impact of the double that Harris won.
Angel Reese ain't mellow. Melo was too finesse with them boys.
Melo is way offensive.
Yeah, he was instant offense.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Melo is one of the. I'm gonna say it like this. If I want a bucket, I'm gonna get about a Melo if I do get to KD.
Absolutely.
Because Melo can shoot where KD shoot, or he can go in the block.
Melo is what that is.
No, Melo is a bucket. Melo's a bucket waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Melo's a bucket waiting to happen.
Absolutely, man. So we gotta cruise pretty quick, man. I gotta go get my But moving on. So NBA news yesterday. There was a trade. Let's talk about this trade real quick. Karl Anthony Towns, Julius Randle. Randall's a Dallas boy, you know. Shout out Dallas Parish Episcopal.
Yeah.
Or no. He didn't go to Parish. He went to the blue and yellow school, Prestonwood.
Yeah,
Shout out Prestonwood.
Yeah,
Julius Randle, man, Dallas boy. He got traded for Karl Anthony Towns. What you think about that trade? Who won in that one? It was about even.
I think Minnesota won.
I think so too.
If Josh Ronald healthy, Karl Anthony Towns is too flaky to me.
That's a big man that shoots threes.
Yeah, and then not only that, he's not solid. He'll give up mentally. I'm just saying to me. Yeah. This is just my opinion. This ain't no fact. I would rather have Julius Randle on the problem, he do get hurt every now and then.
Yeah. Hey, Alejandro, I agree with you, bro. She is a generational player.
Who's that?
Caitlin Clark.
Oh yeah, Caitlin Clark. Generational.
No, hands down, no doubt about that. No doubt. I'm listening to you though.
Yeah, you know, but for me. If Julius Randle is healthy, he's a 20-10 guy.
He a mismatch.
Yeah.
He's too quick for a big man and too big for a small man.
Yeah.
He a mismatch.
Yeah. Karl Anthony just gonna shoot threes and I don't know.
Yeah, he's not gonna he's not.
I done gave Karl Anthony all the passes.
Karl Anthony ain't type A.
Yeah.
He's not type A.
I done gave Karl Anthony all the passes I'm gonna give him. I gave him passes during COVID because his family situation.
Yeah,
I'm too getting Karl.
They got Julius Randle and they also got DiVincenzo. I think Minnesota won that trade.
I do too.
I think Minnesota won that trade, no doubt. But also Bronny and Bron had their first media day and and practice yesterday.
Yeah.
Bronny can shoot that rock now.
Man, I already know Bronny can. Man.
Bronny can shoot that rock now. I don't know.
Man, people can sleep on Bronny all they want to, but I'm gonna tell you like that. Playing with his daddy, he gonna flourish because LeBron got the highest IQ.
LeBron gonna make sure.
To do, man.
He's gonna make sure he excels.
When they call timeout, Bronny, you do this, you do that.
Yeah.
You do this, you do that.
Yeah.
And then not only doing timeout, at home.
Yeah, at the house, man, watching film. Like, Bronny's gonna excel. He's gonna be just fine.
I'm gonna tell you like this. To me, LeBron got one of the highest basketball IQs in the history of basketball IQ.
Yeah, you can't question that.
I mean, because, back in the day, we got to go with this stuff because back in the day, IQ wasn't even incorporated into it.
Yeah.
But since they've been calling IQ, LeBron probably got the highest, man. And if he can transfer into Bronny, and Bronny just do what he say do, and play how he say play while he there, he'll be good.
If he can. Yeah. Bronny done been around him his whole life.
I mean, know what I'm saying?
It's in there.
And then
ain't no doubt about that.
And then Bronny is a grown man.
Bronny, his IQ so high, he's been such a facilitator. People think he can't score.
Exactly.
But when he shoots the rock, he went 25 for 29 in the NBA Combine. I can't do that. I'll tell you that right now. With a 40-inch vertical, I can't do that either.
Hey, They say his daddy can't score. He's the all-time lead scorer.
You know what I'm saying?
In the NBA.
Bronny gonna be fine.
LeBron
man.
ain't never. See, this is the whole thing that I tell people all the time. Y'all say LeBron is not a scorer, but he did all-time leading scorer. Man, just imagine if he could score.
That boy scored on somebody. On somebody. And
this is the whole thing. Man, by the time LeBron retire, he gonna be top 5 in about 4 or 5 categories.
Yeah, LeBron is that dude, man.
He gonna be top 5 in assists, steals, scoring. Oh,
yeah, absolutely. We gotta keep this thing rolling, though, man. So we on to the last segment, man. We're gonna talk about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul next week. We got time.
Oh man, we gonna talk about them next week.
We got
that
time.
was my opinion, man.
I mean, it's your opinion right now. You still got IMO, huh?
Oh, okay, IMO.
So IMO is, in my opinion, this is the part of the show where if you're new to the show, go hit that subscribe button first of all. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, all that good stuff. Share it.
In my opinion,
this is what we can't rebut right here. So what's your opinion on?
In my opinion, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is just holding the fans hostage. They ain't gonna do squat. When the day comes for them to fight, they may even cancel again. All they doing is holding their hands hostage, and both of them is getting more IG followers, more Instagram followers, more Facebook followers, more YouTube followers. In the meantime, they making more money. I don't even believe it's gonna happen. Yeah. I don't trust Mike Tyson or Jake Paul. I think they just holding the fans hostage to make more money in the meantime. I don't want to hear about Jake Paul or Mike Tyson until they fight. Yeah. I am done. I'm so sick of it because they talking. They I think you know, I'm just saying, to me, I want them to fight because I don't trust either one of them because they both trying to make money. Yeah. That's what I believe. They're trying to make money. They may not never fight.
Man.
And that's just my opinion.
Off the publicity of it.
Yeah, they just all for the publicity. Because right now, both of them is getting more followers on every platform they own.
Yeah. That's true.
And the more followers you get, the more money you make.
Absolutely.
So there we go.
Absolutely.
I don't think that.
Something like that.
I'm not even sure they're ever going to fight. I just think they're going to keep on. I mean, I'm not sure. If they do, so be it. But I don't trust either one of them right now. Yeah. I'm so done with it. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a great opinion. You know, and I haven't thought about that. But it's very possible. Yeah. You know, we call it blue balls. Yeah. Right? Giving everybody blue balls. Women too. You know what I'm saying? Dry humped. You keep getting dry humped, man. No biddy. You know what I'm saying? Pause. All that good stuff, man. Yeah. So, in my opinion, y'all need to go on ahead and pay these port workers, man. Because I'm telling you what, they ain't trying to be without toilet paper. They ain't trying to be without rice, paper towels. They ain't trying to be without nothing, dog. Q-tips, you know, bananas. I'm not trying to be without nothing, man. Go on and pay these port workers what they need, bruh. Quit playing. What we playing for?
To be playing like we're always.
Y'all trying to cause a ruckus?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, go on and pay these dudes, bruh. Hey, y'all know y'all been cheating them anyway. This is America. This is what y'all do here in America from the top. Y'all take all the bread and then write contracts for pennies on a dollar. You know? For decimals of a penny on a dollar to the people working for you, man. Come up off some of that bread now. Quit playing, man.
Quit playing, man.
Triple A pay. I don't know what they making, but go and triple it because you can. Oh, it ain't going to hurt you.
Say, man, I thought they were making money. They're making $18, $20 an hour.
Oh, my gosh.
And they want 70% raise. And at first I said 70%, y'all tripping. $18 an hour.
Give them 50 an hour, man. Hey, this is crucial to the economics in America, man. If you don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't shine. Hey, you can work and not eat if them port workers.
Guess what they said they're going to do?
On strike.
When they're on strike, they're going to lose $5 billion per day.
I'm telling you, man.
I bet you they're going to pay them workers $5 billion a day.
Hey, they say 1 day of port workers on strike takes
7 days.
Takes 3 to 4 days to recover from.
Oh, they say 7.
7 is what it is?
They say every 1 day they miss, they 7 days behind.
Man. Hey.
And they already missed today, and they walked off yesterday.
That's
this
2
is the
weeks.
second day.
That's 2
2
weeks.
weeks behind. So when you run out of toilet paper, you make sure you got 2 weeks left.
Oatmeal, peaches. I ain't trying to run out of Nathan, man.
No.
Go on and pay these poor workers, and that's my opinion, man.
Hey.
Whatever they want is well deserved,
And
man.
I'm
They've
100% with JA right there.
keeping this
Praise
American
people,
public
man.
happy and full around here.
Absolutely.
We ain't get to be the most obese country in the world for no reason. Them poor workers been going hard for the minimum.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's like Michael Parsons playing on a rookie contract his whole career. Who wants to do that? Nobody, dog. When you make an impact,
people, man.
when you make an impact on society,
Pay them people.
get paid for it, man. Now, UPS, them boys make 100,000. Them poor workers need to be making more, man. They got UPS carrying small boxes to your door. These poor workers
carrying everything.
Everything off the boat, dog. Original. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, that is our last subject of the day, man. Again, if you haven't been a part of the Noonish community, I hope you join today, man. Go ahead. We got memberships. Join as a member. Trip, appreciate you every time, big dog. You the G, bro. You the one that hold us down, man. Let us know when things ain't right how they should be.
You the ghost, man.
You the ghost, dog.
Trip the ghost.
Hey, Frank Martin been on the show too, so y'all gonna have to fight that out. I don't know if you want to fight Frank though.
Hey, I had a homework. We called it ghost. The ghost was cold.
Yeah.
That's why they call it ghost, because now he here, now he gone.
Yeah, man. Hey, can't see him.
Hey,
can't see him.
When you see him, you see him.
Yeah.
But you don't even see him when he leave. He just gone.
Out of there, dog. Straight out of there. But no, definitely appreciate y'all watching and tuning in today if it's your first time. We'll be back next week. Be tuning in this weekend. We probably will have some watch party for a football game or something going on. I believe the Cowboys are out of town this weekend, so be checking in Sunday. For sure, we'll have a watch party. You know what I'm saying? So, again, appreciate you tuning in, man. How about them Fighting Irish one more time with that big win against
Oh, my God.
Let's go! Them gold hats, baby. Let's get it. Hey, we'll see y'all next week sometime around noon.
Around noon this week. Peace out.
Peace.
See you when we see you.
See you when we see you. Let me get it off that. Let me get off that last little thing before I turn it off real quick. I gotta take IMO down, man.
Oh, IMO.
Yeah, man. But we'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching.